know we live, right?
What?
Yeah.
I kept giving the sign. He said,
"Oh my God,
we know.
you yell. We waiting for you to yell." Oh shit!
Hey,
everybody.
We know we voting, Marcus.
I'm sitting here still trying to fucking double up my screen so I can watch y'all comments and shit. How y'all doing? Welcome to the LiveVibezPodcast. We haven't seen y'all in 2 weeks. I know this is a different look right here. We haven't had 2 guests ever, but this is the first time for everything. And La's missing, but we'll get into that after we introduce everybody. So first things first.
Scoot over.
Oh.
James Blocky.
I didn't know what you were saying.
Alright, to my left, James, go ahead.
Man, y'all already know what it is. It's James, aka Hater Herder, aka Mr. Flatliner. What's up with it?
We have a guest to my left. You can introduce yourself.
I am Blossom Chanel.
Hey.
L.
How you doing? D'Angelo, aka Brady. Y'all already know who it is. We have a second guest.
Gabby.
Gabby's in the building. And lastly, we have... It's the king, bitch.
It's the king, bitch.
Yes, it's me, y'all. How y'all doing?
He doesn't have any king attire.
No, not today.
I ain't gonna talk no shit to him this time, so we good. We have an extremely interesting show for y'all today. I can't wait to get through some of these topics. This is definitely going to be a good one. We got 2 guests, so we got 2 hot seats. Like, this is like overload and shit, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
And, you know, if y'all want to call in, please do so.
Hit that number. It's enough of us in here if anybody want to call to ask some questions and shit like that. So definitely hit us up. The speaker hooked up, phone straight, everything good. We ain't got technical difficulties like last time. So let's jump into this first topic. Y'all already know we do the social media stuff. I try to find things that have been big in social media and just tap into that because something that everybody can, chime in on. And the first thing I want to talk about is this DR situation. The Dominican Republic is in shambles because everybody who go over that bitch died. And what I mean by that is, if y'all haven't been tuned into what's going on in the news and the media and stuff like that, there's a lot of different couples, a lot of different people that are going on vacations in the DR, and they die. They turn up either dead in their hotel, they end up sick for a couple of days, and they end up passing. Like, there's so many different things, and now they're tying it to, like, oh, it's the alcohol that they give you, then they tie it to the food that they're eating and stuff like that. People get sick for a few days, and then they just croak. It's just a thing. First, it was like a couple or 2 died, but nobody talked about it. By the time the 3rd couple died, it became a thing. Then 4th, 5th, 6th, then it's like now it's going viral. So now I think we are like 8 or 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's a mess, man. So even wilder than that, I seen a post on, I don't know if it was like Groupon or like some wild shit. Like DR tickets like $70 now. No, like round trip. Shit crazy. They trying to get
my way.
I'm going.
No bullshit.
I'm just not gonna eat. I ain't gonna drink nothing.
That's the thing. So it's
Pack my
like
snacks.
they dropped the price and they trying to get motherfuckers to come over there. Like, for real, like, I know it's looking bad, but it ain't that bad. Come on through. And everybody like, fuck the DR, bro. We not going over there. So what do y'all think? Do y'all really think this is a food issue? Do y'all think this is done on purpose? Do you think they really trying to just like weed people out by just having people go to these little, vacations and trips? And like, is this something we should worry about everywhere and not just the DR? Like, this could be a bigger thing than just the Dominican Republic. That's what I'm saying. So
The only thing is, ain't nothing else popped up but the DR.
Facts.
But sometimes things pop up in waves, so they'll be talking about that now, and then you'll find out, oh, this has been going on in Jamaica too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's wild because
don't try to blame Jamaica. I'm trying to go to Jamaica. Okay?
Ain't no bullshit.
Don't
take your snacks
before I go, and then if I hear somebody die,
Take your
You
snacks.
ain't got to worry about where the black people at, to be honest.
black people motherfucking die.
Exactly, but I'm saying in Jamaica, man, they ain't on
They ain't on that bullshit. I know what you mean.
They ain't on that bullshit.
But it's funny you say that because, like, I've seen what was it? It was a post about what the fuck? What? I wish I would have pulled that shit up. But overall, I think this is, like you said, it's gonna come in waves. I feel like it might just be this now and something later. But ultimately, I think people are just, when you go overseas, I'm a very like careful person just in general. Like, I think about shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna eat everything. I don't eat everything and drink everything now. Like, I'm not I don't taste test a bunch of bullshit. I'm a real basic eater, basic drinker. That's just how I am as a person. But I think about shit like that when I travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to see different places and see what different shit everybody got to offer, but
You like to make it back home.
Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a
I paid for all inclusive, motherfucker. I'm eating. Fuck that. Now I don't drink, but I'm gonna eat my ass off.
Well, yeah,
so,
so you'd be cool because I heard. I mean, I don't know the details, but I know somebody we was talking about it, and somebody told me, a friend of mine was telling me like that's where the problem is, that like the alcohol they're serving in some of the resorts is being cut with something else to have more
quantity of it.
Because they say it's all inclusive, you know, people just drinking, but
they don't have enough alcohol, so they cut it with some other shit.
Oh no, they just want to have enough alcohol.
But there was another lady in the Dominican Republic, and she said she got attacked by one of the hotel workers.
Yeah.
Did I hear about that? She survived. So it's not just the drinks. Like, the man was in her room, and he pulled up the little translator on his phone, like, why are you here alone? And he, like, legit tried to attack her. Like, she had to fight for her life to get out of there.
Well, she said he didn't get the attack.
Because the alcohol thing is, I feel like it's the cover-up. Because 2 weeks ago, they had a whole article that came out about the police force down there. It's a very small police force, and most of the force is spread out on the resorts. And then everywhere else, they got like maybe 2 people there.
Shit.
So they said people can do whatever they want because the police are trying to make sure the resorts are safe, but they still failing at that because it's a small force.
And I think it's messed up that people have to pay first for their loved ones before they even send them back. Like, if you don't have the money to pay for your loved one body to get sent back to America, it's just gonna be there in the DR.
Wow. That's crazy.
Like, and some people, the one lady, she had to cremate her husband because she couldn't afford to get his body sent back here. Like, I think that's kind of fucked up.
That's wild, yeah. And it's, you know what? And it was crazy because when y'all both said something, I was trying to piggyback off of it. I figured out what it was. It was a post because somebody wrote on Big Tigger's, because he do a thing in DR every year. And they like, oh, nigga, you still doing the DR shit, nigga? Because some shit going on over there. I don't know if you want to do that, you know? And his response was, he said, nigga, 24 people died last year in the DR. Y'all just ain't hear about it. Y'all tripping off 8. He said, so, no, we still gonna be there. We still gonna turn up, da-da-da-da. So it's like, y'all are just getting the type of news X, Y, and Z now, so it's blowing up. Yeah, but people have died to this shit way more than this last year. So that's not new for him. He not tripping off of it.
So it's a big ticket, like, it ain't our resort, motherfucker.
No bullshit. Nigga, we still good over here, but
yeah,
you know.
my niggas not.
But why are they only, I agree, like, they only talking about Dominican Republic, but Mexico is worse because they decapitating people over there.
Yeah. That shit don't make news, though.
You wander off and you're just fucked.
Nah, you can't be lost at all. Don't look for shit.
You
nigga.
can't leave. They tell you cannot leave the resort. They tell you at night. Matter of fact, don't even come out of your room at night. Make sure everything is locked up. They have like 4 locks on the doors in Mexico.
You know what I think that is,
That's
though?
not vacation. That sound like
survival, like shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with that, when you speak on Mexico, I feel like there's some type of I think there's a biasness there with that country. You know, just the whole Mexico, you know, Trump and this wall. It's just a lot to it, and a lot of people come from Mexico trying to get over here. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of issues in between these 2 places. So when you, especially if they know you're American and you just out there chilling, like, I'm not saying it's right or anything, but yeah, like, something can happen to you. So that's a little weird, but they're not going to talk about that shit. They're going to keep that shit on the low. And I feel like that's a way bigger deal. But either way, people dying left and right, so it don't really matter which one is, if you get decapitated or if you know, taking the wrong drink. But overall, it's still fucked up. So y'all be careful. I want to see these places, man.
If I die, God forbid, just cremate me and just toss me in the ocean. Y'all ain't gotta bring me back.
What do you know? Which ocean you want? You know.
Anacostia.
Anacostia.
Bro, and I go to Hayes Point and just let it go.
No, just where the water blue at, bro.
Where's
down there?
Alright, down there, where's blue? I got you.
One of our viewers said they are tired of Americans coming over and disrespecting their country.
Yeah, see, that I'm telling you, there's an undertone there. There's like an underlying issue there that you may not know shit about. You may not know how deep that shit is, but when you get over there, they know how deep that shit is. So you just, if you're an American, you just over there, nigga, you're a part of the problem. So they gonna see it.
But they love the American women, so maybe it's the Dominican Republic women that's killing all these people because they mad.
I didn't
It's like, no. They may be coming over there for that they niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of undertones to a lot of that stuff, man. I feel like people think that it's light, but it really be some issues in other places. Like, they really feel a way about certain shit. It may not be a thing to us, but to them.
I feel like we should have a warning label to the person with the green hair.
A warning label?
I'm sorry, is this a children's show?
No, it's not at all.
Then fuck it.
No, not at all, man. Like, so, but no, I think there is a issue there. So people just need to be really careful, especially now that if this is the thing, if the decapitation shit in Mexico or the fucking the DR shit is not ringing a bell to you, please be careful when you travel anywhere. I ain't even talking about out of the States, just any fucking where. Because there's a lot of shit going on that you may not know nothing about. You know what I'm saying?
I made a post the other day, and I was like, "Have y'all not seen Hostel? Y'all remember the movie
Hostel?
Hostel.
That was real. Cause you know
Mm-hmm.
that was based on true events.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, y'all still going over to all these places, and it's not just the DR. It's not just Mexico.
It's Southeast. It's all
But no, that's real shit. That's stuff like that was an issue in a lot of these foreign countries and shit. Like I said, them niggas was you'll take your body and sell your damn organs. Like,
yeah,
that's real shit. So, but like I said, just be careful with that shit, man, because it's ugly in a lot of different places. Speaking of different places and borderlines and foreignness, immigration, man. Y'all saw Trump. He ain't playing. He been talking this shit for a long time. It may have took him a year or two to get this shit done, but he's doing it. He's going to different doors, and he's really getting people the fuck out of the U.S., which is not cool to me, but he's doing it. It's like here now. So I forgot what day they said. They said starting next week, or was it today, or was it next Sunday? Some shit where they're going to start really going to people's doors, and it was like, yo, you and your folks got to get the fuck out. And they're going to pack all these foreign people up and send them back to their country, so to speak.
I'm going to tell you what I really think the problem is. They try to make it seem like, oh, these people come over here, they're criminals, they're this and that. No. They are making the white man the minority. And they're scared as hell that they're about to be the minority. Because Mexican is the new niggas.
Yeah.
They're black just like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they are becoming a minority. That's why all this is going on with the abortions. Women can't get abortions, all this other kind of stuff. Because you're losing your power.
But it's too late. And they trying to make it seem like they still the majority. But they're not. If everybody participated in the census forms when they come out, you will see that white people are a minority.
Yeah.
But all the other races don't participate. So.
But I agree. Like, it's funny. I went to my my son's graduation, and the whole building was more like just a foreign descent. It was only people that was white were like a few teachers maybe, but it was nothing but foreign people in there. So I've seen a lot of different places to where the foreign population definitely overpowers the white population, and it's wild to see sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Being a minority myself, and you used to seeing white people everywhere, but I feel like there's a lot of truth to what you're saying as far as, you know, white people are afraid of being a minority in this country that they stole and took over, and now they see the Asian people coming over here making their money. They see the Mexicans coming over here. They see all these different races coming over here, and their heritage is here. Their stores are here. You know what I'm saying? All their food places are here, and we all show love. We love all, you know, the spots. Everybody love different types of food and eating at these different spots or wearing different clothes and all this other shit. And it's to a point where white people are kind of getting weeded out. And I get it, because it's like the abortion thing, all that. You know what I'm saying? That's becoming a thing too, where abortions are becoming illegal.
Which was crazy to me, because I thought the people that was getting the most abortions was, you know, like Bonquisha and all that. I didn't there's a lot of middle-aged white women, you know, I didn't know that. I was like, wow, that doesn't make sense that you want to ban abortion, but the black girls are the ones
talk
getting
shit
it.
about when you get
when
like one or two, but they get done a lot. Like the welfare, they are the ones who mostly on it, but as soon as they see us, it's like they're always on it. No, y'all the ones that made the shit up. Or y'all, we use it sometimes when we get blamed. What's it like we are misusing it?
I just think it's funny because I heard that the whole Planned Parenthood was actually made to target black people to make them want to get abortions so that our numbers will start dwindling down, but it had the reverse effect. I just think that's kind of funny.
That is funny.
And they also want to move us out. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to DC.
Oh, yeah.
I have a conversation about it all the time.
My aunt was just talking about, she owns homes both places, from here and down in North Carolina, and she's saying the place that she has up here is a lot smaller, and it's $300,000 something for the property, and you can get that same property down in North Carolina for $80,000.
Yep.
You know, and it's like they want. And if you notice, anytime a relationship go bad or people just tired of people shit here, they all want to move to the south. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
And
all that.
that's what they really want to do. That's why they building all of these expensive ass places around here.
That happens a lot, because when you really think about it, it's over time. What happens is whenever one spot is making a lot of money, they come in, move everybody out, push them out. Then we all go somewhere else, create jobs there, and then they making money here. All right,
let's do the same thing.
Same thing there.
That's how,
it's just the moving around all the time.
I say the same thing when they put the harbor here, right down here in DC, across where the bridge is. We had one in Merlin Live. It was kind of like a middle way between like that Baltimore money and then anybody up under was coming. Niggas was traveling to go to Merlin Live. But now that they got the harbor, they're like, all right, let's put the casino. Now they got the MGM Grand there now. So now everybody ain't got to travel all the way to Merlin Live. Y'all, the niggas in Virginia can go right over the bridge and hit that joint up. And that's what they're going to start doing is they're going to take that money. The state going to take that money. It's right there on the line. You getting that VA money. But VA, Commonwealth State, they paid. They ain't got to worry about shit. But Merlin's going to make that bread, and they're going to start taking these areas and do the whole regentrification thing and start moving everybody the fuck out.
It's already. It's not. They're going to. They're already doing it.
No, they've been doing it in DC.
It's spreading out from DC's the starting point.
Yeah.
It's going DC. That's going to hit Maryland.
Yeah. They about to spread everybody out.
Everywhere where the metro line hit, it's going to end up really hitting all that. Just to spreading more out and out.
Exactly.
Until like motherfuckers gonna be taking commuter buses. Like we're gonna be taking commuter buses by all of them. Like the more money you have, the closer you're in, and it's gonna spread out slowly.
But with all that being said, like, do y'all blame them for wanting to push a certain type of person out? Because like, black people, not all. I love black people. I'm black. Whatever.
You don't like niggas. That's how.
But I don't.
Yeah,
and it's like even sometimes when I catch the metro, when I see a whole bunch of youngins I'm like, I don't even want to be on the same cart with y'all.
Yeah.
Like they're ignorant. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I'm gonna get blasted for this or whatever, but I don't care. Like that's just the facts.
Yeah.
They don't take care of nothing.
Yeah. No, I know.
Even in the hoods, like where they don't have to pay no rent, the Section 8 vouchers and all that. It's just trash. You don't take care of nothing.
Yeah.
All they do is sell drugs, kill each other, all this and that. If you're trying to establish a business area, you wouldn't want them people black, white, Mexican, whatever. You wouldn't want them in that area either. So it's like, I don't really blame them, but it's like all of us aren't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why it's gonna be like, if you can afford to stay, you'll stay.
Yeah,
right.
That's how they carry it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't blame them. But I don't like the way they went about it in DC.
Yeah.
The way they went about it in DC, they were completely wrong. However, it's not really what we think it is, because they built up all that new stuff, and they only, most of them are at 10 to 20% occupancy. A lot of people not living there. A lot of white people will tell you it's too expensive to live in DC, so still coming to PG. So all that new stuff that they built up, nobody lives there.
I work down Capitol Hill, and they just put some apartments across the street for an efficiency of $1,700. They could not, and it's like, this is the efficiency right here. Like this area is the efficiency. It's small as hell. And because they couldn't find people to occupy the space, they started renting them out as Airbnbs, because you can't even find nobody to rent an efficiency for $1,700. But they're paying to keep a certain type of individual out.
But they're losing because now they going to court, like back and forth to court with HUD, because they have to do Section 8. And they're like, no, these are new properties, but you don't have a choice. So you got people that's living, some people live in them, and some of them people are that 10 to 20%, and they only paying like $200, and they gotta.
People don't know all the new establishments. They have to have a certain amount for Section 8 vouchers and stuff.
Y'all hear that?
That's
If you see the little house emblem on the sign, like,
Yeah.
I'm about to go looking like.
And
Oh shit!
they
Hey,
have to have a certain amount of units available for low income housing too.
But somebody I know, she told me she lived in one of those, and they literally had all those units in one part of the building,
Yep.
and they had their own entrance.
Yep.
It wasn't even connected
wow.
to
So
the
the
other
actual
entrance
building.
of where the others.
Dang.
That's how
And
they get around it. But
Yeah.
because
So they're still
have
separate.
to.
Hey, that's wild. So they that is a way to get around it though, but that's fucked up.
oh yeah, y'all going the other side of the building.
Yeah.
On the back of the building.
Yeah.
They don't like.
It's like
you need
section
life
dog.
for it,
All right, y'all got
You
y'all
got a
own
cell
steps
phone,
and shit.
right?
Like y'all got y'all entrance, y'all steps, y'all be alright.
The
Trash
elevator,
come,
the
trash come
elevator
once a
gonna
month.
stay broke.
Hey, that's fucked up. But this shit is happening, y'all. So please pay attention to your areas and shit, man. Your loved ones, if they foreign or whatever, man. Make sure everybody's straight. I don't know. It's just a lot going on right now, and I feel like a lot's going to continue to go on in this type of facet with like all this fucking moving niggas out. You know what I'm saying? All this wild shit. It's just it's a tough time for that. I don't want to do this. I had this thing about the whole. All right, so y'all know Wendy Williams got a star on the motherfucking Walk of Hollywood.
Mr.
Right?
Williams.
Now, I'm not going to spend too much on this because I don't want to seem like I'm just hating on her. Like the fact that she's extremely successful, I know that she has a really, really good core fan base. A lot of people follow what she does. I think she's good at what she do. But my question was, what did it like? What was the criteria list to have a star on the Hollywood? You know, the Hollywood star. Now,
Money.
Did you look it up?
right, but it's
I'm
not
about
even.
to
I
see.
think it's deeper than that because I felt like there was a lot of people who was getting stars, especially over the past couple of years. And I was like, they just now getting a star.
Yeah,
like they
just now
they
getting a
just
star.
getting
Like
one.
really, you just now.
But
getting
I feel
one?
like Wendy took a motherfucking shortcut, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
lost.
Shortcut to money and sucking dick.
I'm like, hold up,
She
my nigga.
does.
Like, now, granted, her radio show was
I mean, she
good.
just lost
had
her
her
man. She
show.
like, somebody like, hey, you want to walk of fame?
And I mentioned that on the last episode when I said she lost her. I said I didn't like the fact that she talks shit about everybody's relationship, everybody dirt, be real petty and messy. And as soon as her shit out there on blast, everybody feel bad. Now she getting a star. I'm like, yo, it's something going on, man. I know I'm not bugging here, okay? But I just felt like she took a shortcut and I don't know if it had something to do with the sympathy that she's getting right now for this whole fucking relationship
She
shit.
ain't getting no sympathy no more because her little 27-year-old was a bounce back.
That nigga from here.
I don't care.
That nigga from here, bro.
It's still a bounce
That nigga
back.
from like Waldorf.
So did you look up the criteria for having to get one?
Nah, somebody was telling me though. Somebody was like,
Anyone can get one. All you have to do is mail in the application and pay the fee to the Hollywood Chamber. Then you have to promise that you want one, raise $30,000, wow the selection committee, fight for prime real estate, throw a massive party, and remain on your best behavior.
wow, that's actually
So I'm about to get a star.
that's doable. Hey, yo, LiveVibez about to get a star.
30,000?
Hold up. LiveVibez about to get a fucking star. Give me a minute. Hold up. No, I'm dead.
30,000, you get your piece, my piece.
Hold
and
up.
You'll get her to get her piece.
Gotta be on our best behavior. Throw a good ass party.
$30,000. Sign in the application.
We gotta raise this money.
Oh,
Nigga,
no.
give us 2 years, bro.
$30,000.
We'll be putting up a.
I'm
what's
sorry,
it
nah,
called?
that because now that I look at that different.
$30,000 by the end of this summer.
I look
We about to put up a
that-
GoFundMe.
To
for
me,
Hollywood.
I look at this shit a little
GoFundMe?
different now, right?
Charge
I look at this shit a little
$20
different
a
now.
day.
Maybe they didn't care or they didn't know. Maybe people who got a star recently, the people who I was talking about, I feel like they didn't get one. They got one a little late. Maybe they didn't know the criteria list was so simple.
Until like, well, you know what?
They probably was like, what do I need to do to get one? Probably looked that shit up and was like, that's it? Shit. And you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Maybe when Wendy got
Because you know
hit
things
early.
remain so secretive in
Yeah.
Hollywood
And
for
then-
so long.
All right, have a charity to raise $30,000. You could fucking pay for your own charity.
For them, yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Dog, hey, yo, we about to get
She was like, you know what? I
started.
got
Fuck this.
30,000 right here because I just got rid of that nigga. He was $30,000 a week.
Bro,
so-
I'm sorry. I look at this shit different
Oh,
now.
that's what she got for repo in the car? She did repo the baby mama car.
Who?
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams, yeah, the one that, yeah, because she was like they little.
She didn't approve it, so they had to get. She got her money back.
That's
That
probably
whole
30,000 right
situation
there.
is a mess right there, though.
So a whole mess. But anything, and I brought that up, like I said, not to shit on her. I'm not trying to do that. I just really wanted to know what we thought of, like, what is. I'm glad you
Yeah,
brought that shit up.
it's so easy. It's like,
That
oh,
shit easy, and
yeah.
I want us to have one. So we gonna talk about that shit later. That ain't bullshit. That's crazy.
I'm gonna get a Star Walk of Fame and call it D's Nuts.
That is crazy, bro.
That's not on your
You
best
can't
behavior.
have. That's not.
Yeah,
you gotta remain on your best behavior.
I'm being
because you know they didn't took
but the name on the star is D's Nuts.
Oh yeah, some people got their star snatched though.
Some people got
Look,
their
I
stars
did-
snatched.
And laugh.
Trump Joe fucked up every time they put that shit down. They
Yeah.
fucked up. It looked like somebody took a motherfucker. You know the
They
drill.
did.
Jack-
They showed the man doing it.
Hey, don't give a fuck, dog. I do that time. Man.
One man, they recorded him doing with the sledgehammer.
Alright, next topic. That was the first topic. That's crazy. Alright, so topic 2. Shit, we gotta move. Rules and a break. Alright, so for those of you who have been in relationships, are in relationships, X, Y, and Z, when you and your partner decide that things are just getting a little too fucked up, a little too stressful, we can't really deal with each other, we fighting all the time, that we just need a break, right? What are the rules during a break? Now, when we thought about this topic, I feel like half the room was on one side and half the room was on the other side. Half the room said, nigga, it ain't no rules. We on a break, I do the fuck I want. The other half said, nigga, a break is just a time away from each other. There's still rules. So, how does everybody at this table feel about
I'm
breaks?
gonna go first.
Oh, here we go.
I feel like if you're on a break, you're taking a break because you're trying to work out what needs to be, changed within yourself to better the relationship.
Mhm.
You can't focus on bettering yourself and what your partners need. What your partner needs, if you so busy fucking somebody else. Like,
Doing
it's a break. Like, you couldn't have waited.
Yeah.
For the makeup sex, like you just had to bust that nut, like right now. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, so you feel like there's definitely rules within a break.
I definitely feel, but I feel like there's rules if there's rules. If you don't say there's no rules, then it ain't no rules.
Right.
But I'm gonna give you some rules.
Oh.
You ain't gonna be able to say, "Oh, you ain't say." Nah, nigga, I said.
Okay.
Fuck you, mean.
All right, James, what do you think about?
Okay, first of all, there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Are we taking a break or are we breaking up?
No, this is a
taking
break.
I don't know what the fuck a break is. Honestly.
Yeah.
And me personally, it depends. It depends on what we taking this break for. If we taking this break because we both agree that shit ain't going right, take some time to clear your head, I'm gonna take some time to clear my head, then okay. But if you want to take a break for some personal shit that on you, I don't feel like there's no rules. I mean, don't ask me nothing either. Don't ask me nothing that you want to know. When we finally get back together, oh, what did you do? Why? If a break is for that, it's no need for you to ask me, what did I do? Is it something you want to tell me you did on your break? No, it's a break. We took time to clear each other's head. Now, just because my clearing my head might mean go get my dick wet by 6-7 other bitches that I denied because I was in a relationship, ain't got nothing to do with it. You cleared your head the way you need to clear your head. I cleared my head the way I need to clear my head. So that's just what it is. Ain't no rules.
All right.
She looked at you like, yeah.
So then y'all broke up.
For the time being.
If you can't fix whatever you need to fix in your relationship
within your relationship without
taking
taking a break, if you say take a break, all bets are off.
Until
So then you might as well
That's
just break
all.
up. So it's not a break then. That's a break up.
But when you take a break, that might be a breakup because you might
It has to
clear
be
your
a breakup.
head and you might be like,
It has to be a breakup. That's a breakup.
So what happens
That's
when
the
you
breakup.
take your break and
I ain't never took a break.
no, I'm just asking.
Ah.
What happens when you take your break and y'all decide, okay, this break was a week long, we gonna get back together and shit still ain't working, then you break up,
Then you
right?
break up. But if you couldn't hold your dick in your pants for 7 days,
That ain't got, don't worry about what I did on my break.
like,
You worry
I'm
about
just
what you did
saying.
on your
I'm
break.
just saying 7 days though. Like, come on.
Hey. And
7 days, like.
you.
but the opposite of what he's saying, if you take the break and in 3 days,
She was talking, y'all. Shit.
Sorry.
You talking about
So sorry. So sorry.
if you take the break and 2-3 days into the break, you got peace of mind. I don't want to go back to this person. You ain't got to talk to that person and say we breaking
Right.
up. The
Whoa,
break
whoa,
is it.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I said right
whoa.
You just dropping them off instant.
That's a whole.
You're just like,
I said,
you're not even gonna communicate this shit.
listen to what I said. Because having a peace of mind for 3 days, and you just, I ain't talked to this person in 3 days, and you calm your head. Why are you gonna call them and tell them?
Because
you
maybe he
still
got his dick in his face,
But
and
see,
he do need to go clear his head now. Like, don't just leave him sitting there
what
like
you
we
just
back
said,
together.
that goes
fuck no other bitches.
That
Like,
goes
nah.
back to ghosting. That goes back to ghosting.
Yeah.
And that's not no.
I'm gonna call him and be like, bro, go ahead and do you. I see right now, like, you know, I'm good over here. I don't even need that drama. Go ahead, do you.
But see, that,
then you let him know he
that's
can do his thing.
See, that's where I feel like that opinion is wrong that you have, because if y'all agreed to do a break,
now you know that nobody agree to no break. One person
that goes
say
into
it,
the community,
and
but
then
we
the other person don't have a choice.
but that other person can choose to agree or disagree. with that.
Yeah, you can agree if I say I want to go on a break,
You gonna
but
disagree, and the person gonna tell you no. Well, we just gonna take a break.
no, but at that
There's
point,
some psycho hoes that do that.
if he come to me and say
Trust
he
me.
want to take a break, and I'm like, nah, like
See what I'm saying? So wait, so girls can
at
take
that
a break, but
point,
niggas
if you
can't take a
want-
break.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying even say you said you want to take a break. I'm
Right.
like, no, we're not taking a break. Then you like, okay, well at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and do me. You won't even give me the time that I need to get my head together. So fuck it, go ahead.
I don't. But that shouldn't be. See.
I like that. What's wrong with that?
But you shouldn't need time.
People need time. I need time for my kids.
So I'm
like,
chime
people need time sometime to get their shit together.
I'm gonna chime on both sides, but I'm definitely gonna chime in with the hell you just said. Now, where I stand when it comes to breaks and shit like that, I do understand that sometimes relationships get into a place where things just aren't syncing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all may be fighting a lot, y'all may not have sex a lot, y'all may be just dealing with stress with work, the kids, or financial. It's a lot of things that can make a relationship not, you know, move the way you feel it should move. If you feel like there's something within the person, or something that, like, because sometimes people or relationships change who you are too as a person. I've been in relationships to where I've been so too a little over, what's the word I want to use? Let's just say I lost a piece of myself.
He was overly involved.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you start to feel like, yo, I'm not even myself in this relationship. I don't even know who I am anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even if you want to take a break from somebody, it's not because I don't want to be with you or nothing like that. It's like, yo, I just need to figure some shit out because I don't even know who I am right now. I feel like I'm so heavily invested that I lost a lot of morals and a lot of different things about myself that I feel like it's not there anymore. And let me just figure this out. And to take a break like that, I don't feel like it's okay for you to go and just fuck other people while that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's not cool. But if the break is consist of, like, you know what, we ain't really been, you know, we ain't been vibing like that, you know, maybe we just need some time away from each other. If that's what y'all agree on, and y'all decide, like, we'll give us some time and come back, then y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do when y'all away from each other.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
I feel like it depends on how the break is done.
Like,
That's
what the break is for.
Can I be honest with you, though? Because here's the thing. You're in a relationship with someone, and you want to take a break for whatever the reason is. Everybody's not honest with themselves about what their problems are. So you're taking a break to get yourselves together, or y'all need to get y'all individual selves together. If y'all not going to be honest with what is really going on in the relationship and own both of your parts, you taking a break isn't going to do anything because y'all haven't owned it. And y'all just gonna come back together. You need a third party to help you. Y'all not gonna do it on your own.
Well, that's if the break is based on some shit that you may feel like you need a counselor to, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause some people, I know people who do that. They're like, yo, like, have y'all been through counseling yet? Because that'll really help you to kind of get off your shit because y'all won't keep it real with each other. So
But if you need to take a break, somebody not keeping it real.
I don't think that's the case either. It's not about not keeping it real. You could tell somebody that you're going through this or you're not happy with this and things like that. And that person may take what you say, but don't know how to apply it. Like, there's a lot of different ways shit can go south. It doesn't mean that you're not keeping it 100 with the person.
So you're going to take a break and they don't know how to apply it. And then you're going to get back with them if it works. And they still don't know
No, that's not the case. Because
maybe the break can be y'all both trying to figure out what we can do to fix whatever the case
I've seen a break go successfully. I've seen somebody break from somebody. Sometimes, just like I say, just a couple days away from somebody where you don't hear from them, the phone calls, all that shit, and you just like, you either miss the person, you think about what they doing, like, you really understand, like, yo, this person, I feel like I'm missing something because they're not here. Even though I took this break to clear myself, something is missing here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel that shit, like you say, well, I don't feel like nothing's missing and I'm been peaceful, I don't need to go back and shit like that, that's cool. But sometimes you may feel like that person not being in your life, you're missing something and you know that's worth fighting for. So I feel like sometimes breaks can help a relationship. But in your case, I don't think ghosting anybody in that case, it's like I shouldn't have to tell you that I'm done with you because I feel so good without you. Yes, you do. Okay. God damn, that's like if you
don't have to do something that you don't want to do.
You wanna know why? This is how I'm gonna end this whole shit right here.
Create crazy fucking
Hey,
people.
look, I'm gonna tell you this whole shit right here, right?
You nigga gonna be at your door with his own green hair.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Red lipstick, like, bitch, you not leaving me.
I'm gonna end all this shit right here with this one statement. You watching your favorite TV show. The motherfucker goes on commercial break. And they just feel like, you know what, we don't even want to come back. Fuck the rest of this episode, my nigga. Like, we tired, we want to go home, go watch something else. Is that cool? No, it's not.
I only got one season of shows. And
No, my point is that, no, that's not how breaks work. Even when you come back from a break, they end the show. If you watch, like, in Living Color, shit like that, they'll go on break, but at the end, they say, hey, the shit's over, everybody, we'll see y'all next time. It's still a closer.
But they getting paid to do that.
You benefit in your relationship. There's still a benefit. Your relationship,
You're not benefiting if you feel better without them.
If you were with the person, there's always a benefit.
It's always a benefit. It's either a lesson or a blessing.
Right.
Facts.
Okay.
Every relationship is
Yeah,
either a lesson.
But you still need to. That closure
I'm
is
just
needed.
saying, people don't have to.
They
don't.
They
want
do.
to.
Don't date her. She gonna, she
don't
gonna
date.
leave.
Look,
Don't. If you do date her,
agree
you
to the
better be on your
relationship,
shit.
if you agree to the break, you have to agree to close that shit, dog.
Fatal
I'm
attraction.
sorry.
He gonna
Yeah.
pop up at your job.
That motherfucker gonna be
let's
We
deal
supposed to be
with
taking
the
a break. You got a
civilized.
whole nother nigga over it. Like, it's gonna be bad.
Let's deal with it.
Look,
civilized.
see,
I
look.
can't have you. Nobody can.
And that's how shit like that happens, my nigga.
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly where they come from.
Like
Motherfuckers like her. I ain't gonna let you know I'm done with you. All I'm gonna do is show up with my new nigga.
Please
So
give
now
us
you
your.
show up and I'm heartbroken. Cause you done brought him to our favorite spot. I came here to cry and think about you. And then you done brought your new dude here.
My man selling that book.
She just gonna say that, oh, you didn't get the memo, it's over.
Oh, you didn't realize I didn't call you back?
That's messed up.
No.
King, what you got, man? Let's close this out.
Alright. Now, break. Like, I mean, I've had to piggyback off a lot. You said a break even can make or break your situation.
Facts.
That's what
I mean, your relationship. Sorry, it's a situationship. Because at the end of the day, it's either like you gonna realize I don't want to be with you, or you're gonna realize I want to be with you. So I actually think breaks are good because that will see the strength of your relationship. That will give you the chance and time to see
If it's worth fighting.
if it's worth fighting for, or can I really live without this person? Because sometimes, like how you said, you need to have that breather just to actually see what you either have or don't have.
Yeah.
So like, even like some of the songs we listen to, 7 whole days. If you can go 7 whole days and don't care about talking to that person, done.
Right.
But if you can't go 2 or 3, like damn, I miss her. You need that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you happen to find ass within that break, you definitely don't need that person because you already think about somebody else.
Pretty much.
You can't control yourself enough to go
a week.
a week without you thinking about other shit and not the person you're supposed to actually be
But
with.
what?
Pretty much.
No, I'm just saying. What about before the? What if the reason I? What if
you was in a serious relationship?
What if the
If you
reason?
was in a serious
What if the
relationship-
reason I need the break is because you're not fucking me enough?
Did you tell her that before you decided to take the break?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just saying.
y'all gotta be missing calls from viewers.
No, she might want to need the break to try to get her schedule. Okay, you know what? This might be where I could be better. Maybe I can get him on.
You don't want to be
No,
with her.
I'm just saying.
If
you
it's sex
feel
related,
she
and you
too
feel like you
busy
should
for
be
sex.
able to have sex
You said
outside
get
of
your
the 7
schedule
days.
together.
Say that again.
Wait,
If you feel
where
like
we go?
if sex is the reason why you're taking a break on her part, whatever, or your part, whatever it is, you feel like it's okay to go have sex elsewhere until y'all figure this out.
Hell yeah. Listen.
You said
I'm telling her. Listen. I'm gonna need you to do
somebody
better.
please call in and help this nigga.
Yeah, somebody did, but I
The
missed it.
numbers right
No,
here.
listen.
I missed
Listen,
it.
I'm gonna need you to do a little better. I should not be at work, see this fine woman in my dick.
Hey, yeah,
hard.
and you know
I should
what?
not be able to do this. I should not have to sit there and be typing on my computer and all of a sudden one of these freak dumb little ads come past, and I'm like, shit. And I'm sitting in the desk, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be able to come home and get my back sucked in and some shit. And now, if I'm telling you this and I'm like, babe, look, I ain't trying to cheat or nothing, but I need you to do better. I need you to do better.
That's a breakup. That's a breakup.
I need you to do better.
Conversation can be had first.
I need you to do better.
If she don't do better,
now she's saying, okay, all right, well, I got a lot on my plate right now, and I can't really focus on that. So
then break up with her, because that's an excuse.
I feel like if just give me
it's like 5 minutes.
Give me a couple of days.
5 minutes.
Give me a couple of days to take a break. You don't have to worry about it and none of that. Okay, are we taking a break, or you just need a little time to get your shit?
No, you
now she gonna say, oh, that's you tell me to do me, then it's a done.
No, I'm saying I get where you coming from. If you talk to her, she, I don't know. I didn't put my son in the bouncy and let him cry his head off for 5 minutes, but we can get this done right quick. He gonna be there when I get back. Like, it's no such thing as too busy for sex. Like, the fuck?
Well,
that's like sending a hungry dog out into the street and saying don't eat.
Yeah, no.
That's why I said it's a breakup. You can't break from that. Especially if it's sex related.
You keep the doggy bowl in the kitchen.
That's something you can fix in the relationship. That ain't something that you need to fix with a break.
You ain't thirsty either.
So if you
that's all you need.
You either fix that in the relationship, but if it's a break, that's a wrap. That ain't no problem.
Yeah.
That's just
because if sex is a problem and y'all go on a break, you're going to go and fix that for yourself. So
and sometimes it might not even be just don't give me a break. I'm just telling you that real shit.
Notes.
Yeah, don't. What the fuck is a break?
We've been trying to explain it to you.
No, I'm just you don't need that shit, man. Either we gonna fix it or not.
Oh man.
If we gonna fix it, then we gonna fix it. If not, then I got needs, motherfucker. I got needs, and I need them taken care of. And I denied 800 motherfuckers to be with you. Now you telling me you can't work it out? Then I got options.
So how long you giving a break? How long you gonna go before you
say somebody?
Actually, when I have that talk with you, your mouth should be watering or something right now when I'm having that talk. You should be ready to get me. You know what? You right. I realized last time I did get you something was maybe a week ago. Okay, it didn't go to work. I ain't saying you gotta necessarily always fuck me, but suck me something. I need some kind of attention.
Once a week, twice a week, what? Let them know. They
and this is my friends why I talk about love languages, and of course his is physical,
All right.
Oh my God! All right, look, let's go to the next topic.
3 times a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Oh wait, man. That's it?
He said 3 times a week.
And then when you on your period, I need that mouth work. Unless I decide to get my red wings.
I don't know if I want to go into
I'm sorry, Joe. Wait.
What?
Go ahead. I'm just gonna take a nice little shot.
Alright, look. So which one of these two topics is the way we flowing right now? I know I'm gonna go into the
No, we can go over. We missed the week.
Yeah, alright.
We missed the week.
Alright, so
I'm gonna get it today.
Alright, so let's go into the Father's Day.
He's backed up.
Let's go into the
Yeah, I'm 2 weeks backed up.
Yeah. Alright, so look. First off, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. We wasn't airing when Father's Day came through or whatever. We show love to the mothers, show love to the fathers. Oh yeah, she smell that shit. She smell that thing. Look, us 3 men here are definitely fathers. So shout out to you guys. These are great dads that I know. Shout out to everybody who's fathers on Father's Day. But anyway, the point of you making that a Father's Day thing because 2 things stood out to me that I think is really funny when it comes to Father's Days, and this is something that we deal with every year actually. One, I've seen women ride for this, and I feel like that's a good cause. Women complaining about the lack of like deals, commercials, like ads and all that for Father's Day versus what it is for Mother's Day. Like Mother's Day, it be the sales be on for a month, nigga.
Every
like
kiss begins with K.
Like shit, you know what I'm saying?
Said that.
But
Father's Day,
nigga. Yeah, no bullshit for like a day and a half. You know what I'm saying? So that was a complaint that I've seen people complain about a lot, which is very true. I feel like they definitely like shade the motherfucking dads when it comes to shit like that. I went into the store to look for like, you know how you had like Mother's Day cards, Father's Day cards and shit? Bro, when I went
that's the last thing we put in there
during Mother's Day to find the perfect card and shit like that, it's like it's sections of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All different mamas, stepmom, auntie moms, grandmoms,
all that shit.
All the moms.
Father's Day, dog. That section is like this big, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different ways where Father's Day be getting shaded like a motherfucker.
They don't like selling no gifts.
Nah, bro.
I ain't shopped a lot. That's my thing, young. Look, Father's Day, I was just looking at my email. Oh shit, this is Mother's Day. I was
swamped,
racked up.
Yeah, Father's Day, dog.
Father's Day, I was like, damn, this all y'all offering?
But y'all gotta realize from a marketing standpoint, y'all Father's Day, it falls on a bad day. It falls on a bad month because right around the corner you have 4th of July. Where they have a whole lot of big sales.
Man.
I mean, I don't mean, because I feel like if Mother's Day was in June and Father's Day in July, it'd be the same thing. Because then they'd be like, well, Memorial Day is coming up, so you guys, there's a lot of sales then too. Nah, fuck that. Because y'all got Cinco de Mayo, y'all got fucking Memorial Day weekend, y'all got all that shit.
Just sales on Cinco de Mayo.
A lot of people do.
There was better sales on Cinco de Mayo
than Father's Day. That's the whole point that this is a topic.
I think the standards are different for men than it is for women. Not me. Listen. Let me finish.
I want some shit
3 days a week.
Yeah.
I think like statistically or whatever, like the standards are different because even for like Valentine's Day, like men are expected to go all out, and it's okay if a woman don't do anything.
Yeah. And
I think that rolls over into Mother's Day and Father's Day as well. Like.
Because there's always more mothers, having to raise the children than fathers. There's always a mama's baby, papa's maybe. We know how all that shit works. So I know that all plays.
But you already got your day, sis. So chill.
Yeah, so chill.
The fathers that actually doing what they supposed to do can be glorified the way they supposed to.
Exactly.
Since real daddies is so rare out here, let them get their day.
Yeah, and that's the second part of the conversation because there's a lot of single mothers who feel like they're fathers too because the daddy's not around.
They barely mothers. They selling their food stamps. Y'all stop playing. No, a lot of mothers that I be seeing posting, happy Father's Day to me.
Oh nah.
Your child hair don't even be done, but you be fresh from head to toe. You don't even take care of your child. Like,
that shit ain't cool.
We're skipping you on Mother's Day next year. How about that?
I don't agree with that at all. I don't feel like a mother is also a father because the dad is not around. I use the analogy. I think I tried. I don't know if I used it on the last show, but I'm gonna use that shit again because it still makes sense. If a motherfucker go to work, okay, say me and you work together, right? And you show up for work. I don't show up. But me and you supposed to be on the clock. So you have to do your job and my job. You don't get my paycheck. You only get your own paycheck.
Right.
That's how it works. Just because you're a single mother and you have to do mother shit, father shit, or raise them by yourself, you don't get Father's Day credit. You just don't. You don't. You're not a father. You're not a dad. You're a mother. You're a single mother. That's it. So same to fathers. Fathers are not out here claiming to be fucking single mothers or claiming Mother's Day because the mother's not around. No.
Ooh, I got one. What about women who get with other women and now the second mommy got Father's Day? Her husband.
Oh no! First off, I've never thought of that.
Husband.
Husband.
I know a lot of women who sound like they new girl. Husband, HER band.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now,
you never thought about that?
I never thought about that shit, and that's weird. First off, no.
But I bet gay men not telling the other guy how,
Yeah, be a mother. No, that's just foul. At the end of the day, a mother is a mother and a father's a father. Even if you date another woman and you're raising a kid together, the dom woman or the dominant female is not a father. G, she's not. She ain't got no nuts for that baby to come out of. G, you're not the parent to that child. I mean, not a parent. You could be a parent to a child. Don't get me wrong, but you're not the mother or the father. You know what I'm saying? You didn't birth that child, and that didn't come out of you. So you can't claim that shit. I'm sorry, you can't. No, I'm not with that shit at all. So stop claiming fucking Father's Day because you're not the father. Okay, stop it.
Can I just say this?
Yes.
Wait, what you got to
Stop trying to take shit from men in general.
Please.
I'm tired of it.
God damn.
Okay, speak on it. What else are you tired of?
Reparations.
What else are you tired of? Father's Day and what else?
There's a big fight going on against men shouldn't have the diaper change station in the bathroom. Yes,
No.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, they just now putting those in our bathrooms.
They're fighting it.
Yeah. Why?
I think y'all need it.
Yeah. I saw that.
I don't get that either.
There was a post that went out about
a
few weeks ago. They said that they're finally putting baby changing posts in men's bathroom because they're not any. Like
that's some bad.
Y'all gotta do
only
the
fucked
method.
up places though.
Yeah, but
Knees
still,
together.
my thing is that look, and I had a kind of an argument with a girl back and forth or whatever because she assumed she knew me in my life and she didn't or whatever, and she was like, "Well, you're a man, you don't have to go through the stages of when the baby was born and the first steps and da 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 da." And I'm just like, "Ma'am, I've been there through both of my kids' lives. I've seen their first steps. I've changed diapers. Like I've been there. So you can't put that on every man."
You were in a shitty situation,
right?
You know?
She tried to put it on every man. So she was one of those people that
she one of the ones
that
post on Father's Day.
shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
I was blessed to be in a position when I got pregnant with all 3 of my kids that I didn't gain the weight.
Okay.
Their fathers gained the weight.
But I'm saying like that's what. So I'm like, yo, you have to. You can't put the stigma on all men, and like you said, you can't just take shit away. Like I remember being with my kids and having to. I hate taking my daughter to the men's bathroom. I hate that shit. I would love if there was like when she was young, there was a station for me to do that shit with. Like that shit's tough, nigga. You gotta learn how to do this weird squat on the wall, use your knees, nigga. Like that shit gets tactical in it.
I feel like y'all should be able to take y'all child into a family bathroom.
Yeah, but they ain't got them
and
everywhere.
do that.
But they got transgender
don't
bathrooms
have to
every
come
damn where.
out and feel like you being attacked or everybody eyes on you because you coming out the bathroom with a child.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Of the opposite sex,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's the killer.
Yeah. And shout out to my babies, man. My kids were soldiers through that shit. Like we would go in the bathroom. I remember this shit. Both my kids too. And they like wow, like years apart. But we would go into like a public bathroom. We'd be like, oh, like that, this stinks. I'm like, I know. Like we gotta thug it out, baby. You ready? Yeah, we're ready. Like we treated it like I'm telling you, it was wild. I remember we had to do this so many times. We were out there, had to go to the bathroom. When it comes to kids and bathrooms and stuff, like my kids are really good with being potty trained and shit. They ain't really like wet themselves a lot and shit. But we had moments where we had to go to war with a public bathroom to change them or learn how to hold her up so she could piss on the toilet without sitting on it and shit because we had a gap. Like shit is wild.
Yeah, I remember like a few times I had to do this shit in the car. Just put the changing pad out in the back seat.
Yo, straight like that. We changed in plenty of cars.
Wait a second. Just wait. Just say that again.
Changing the kid in the car.
Oh, changing the kid. Oh, all right. I thought you meant just like laying down and say piss on it.
Oh no.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No. We have a changing pad so they change them right there. Change the pad and all that shit.
But we say all that wild shit to say is that let fathers have Father's Day, ladies, please. Okay, like y'all get catered to a lot. Even just being women, y'all get catered to a lot. Not even just Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. Like y'all get in the club free just because y'all women, not for no specific reason. But marketing, I get it. Bring the guys out because we gonna follow y'all into a club. Y'all get it for free. But whatever. Niggas buy y'all drinks all the time. Y'all don't got paid for shit. There's a lot of things you get for free just being a woman. So when it comes to men shit, like, can we just have some shit sometimes?
But within saying that, you have to address the kids who are telling their mothers Happy Father's Day as well.
You know
Well,
what?
they only telling them that
because the mother told them that shit.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
I remember
Some people have just grown up with the single mother and then they become a single mother.
But then no,
or they become a single parent and they feel like their mother should get the right.
But my thing is that you as a parent to correct that child and say, no, I appreciate it, but I'm not your father, I'm your mother. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but that's not cool. That's your job.
I'd rather you tell your kid, you know what, I just have 2 Mother's Days.
No.
This is not Father's Day.
No.
It's just another day of being a parent.
Don't take away Father's Day.
Nope.
For what?
That's
if
wrong.
the parent is not there, it's no Father's Day.
That's it, nigga. That's a regular day.
Yeah, it's just a day.
Ain't no 2 Mother's Days.
Because it's Mother's Day every day of the week.
Yeah, if you want to celebrate me, again, just pick a random Thursday.
Yeah, don't just do it because it's Father's Day and the father's not. That's
fuck that. Half the time, like, if you really got a good family member, you don't have to celebrate your father. Celebrate that uncle that stepped up.
Right.
Celebrate their grandfather.
Or that brother or that whoever. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ways
my father
you can.
may not be here, but he go just call for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and if you ain't got nobody to give it to, tell your mother do better next time.
Y'all please share this video because we want this shit to be a fucking PSA. Goddamn.
Mom, you need better selection next time.
All 5 of our daddy some shit. Like,
all right,
but
now
you never know. It could be the mama.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You make the
problem, no, it could. The dads could be good dudes. It just being as though she's the mom. You know, they damn near. You go to battle, they automatically get the baby. Any motherfucker.
That's not true.
Shit.
yeah,
that's not true.
9 times out of 10.
That's not true. true.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but most of the time it is.
No, because men don't fight. When you fight,
no, but that's what I'm saying. We have to fight.
No, I hear a lot of men say,
show up. If we both show up, it's guaranteed.
She got it. No, when you put a fight up, she has to fight too. She just as if you go in there and even if you slap a little bit on your fight, you gotta go just as hard as she going. And sometimes going just as hard as her, if you know you got a stupid baby mama, because most of y'all already know
just
it.
Let them
and she talk a lot when she get me. Piss her off before you go in the court. And don't say shit else when you in there. Let her talk, because she already mad. You can get your
A lot of guys don't know that they have just as much a right to the child as
that part is true. But what I've seen in my I have a lot of friends who've been through this process. What I've seen that normally goes down is that a lot of it depends on the judge too. A lot of judges, and especially where you at, it depends on the state that you're at.
It's a lot of stipulations with that.
The state, the judge.
But that's all of that shit the man has to go through.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you how to fix it.
But
no, that's because
it don't even matter. You can have a stupid baby mother. You can piss her off. If her lawyer say don't say nothing, if she don't say nothing, this is not right because the lawyer was supposed to speak for you. But that's before you get to court. When the man and the woman break up, the woman automatically ends up with the child. The father don't take the child. You can go pick your son up and take your son home, and you don't have to take your son back over there. Make her fight for him back. You get what I'm saying? That's why the mothers have an advantage, because as soon as we break up, I'm automatically stuck with the child. Yeah. And then we on the every other weekend bullshit. No, you keep the child until the shit get fought over and worked out.
But even with that, not to cut you off, James, but even with that layout you just laid out, they look at it that way and automatically say, you know what, since you're already taking care of the child, we'll just garnish your checks and then you continue to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like almost default that you're going to win that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a common thing for a guy to go in there and fight a woman who already has the child and get the child. It doesn't really work that way. They normally just like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to garnish your checks, and you already take care of the baby, so we're going to make sure that you straight.
That's what I'm saying. So flip the roles, and you take care of the child and get her checks. Yeah.
But everybody's situation not that easy. Is what I'm saying. Like
I'm just saying, it can be switched.
It's even fucked up, even when you're trying to work with a parent.
Yeah.
Say like if you just trying to co-parent with that parent, just have everything to split down the middle. You trying to take a child and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna let you see him, and we gonna until this court." That's
I'm not saying take him. I'm saying do like the women do.
They take him.
They take him.
Yeah. They take him. You can't see your
child. You knew she was petty before.
Oh, that's kidnap, bro.
No, half of the time that petty shit don't come out until something like that happens. And then they always throw the child. You can be petty against me, but when you start putting the kid in the shit is you bound to get slapped in your mouth.
On the break.
I'm done. I'm about to get pissed already.
See, look. Now it's
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get pissed off.
Now it's funny because this was the fourth topic. I skipped the third topic, and it's about to switch because now we talk about depression because shit like this make people depressed, right? See how this worked out, right?
Yeah, because I'm going through it now.
See how this shit worked out?
I need to go to the psych ward.
All right, so I've been really wanting to talk about this topic. The topic of depression and mental health. I'm gonna let everybody. So let me just get this off. I've been trying to do this for like 2-3 shows, right? I don't want to be insensitive to anybody watching this shit. I know people who go through depression. I know people who's been in depression. I know people who have mental health. I know a lot of shit is hard to deal with and all that. So please just be a little lenient with what I'm saying because I don't want to ruffle the wrong feathers and shit. But I feel like in this day and time, especially 2019 and shit, over the past couple years, I feel like depression has been something that people cling to more so than what they're really going through. Like it's a thing.
It's a fad.
Like it's a fad. I've seen that. And that's why it bothers me because I see people who, and it's funny because I watched a stand-up probably a couple weeks ago and he touched on that shit and that's what forced me to want to make it a topic. The man was like, I was talking to this guy, this young dude, and I'm like, yo, you got the world ahead of you, man. What's wrong? Why is wrong? He said, man, I'm just depressed, man. Like, you depressed about what? He was like, man, my life just ain't going the right way, da-da-da-da. He's like, man, I'll talk to you later. And he said, what you about to do? He said, I'm about to Uber home. So he like, okay, you about to call another nigga to pick you up and take you home. Okay, what you doing when you get home? I don't know, probably get Uber Eats and shit. I'm hungry, I ain't eating. You about to call another nigga to bring you food. Like, he's telling you, like, nigga, you going to a house, you going home. I'm not saying that you're not dealing with things in your life, but he's like, nigga, your life could be so much worse. The fact that you got a phone so called another nigga to bring you home and bring you food should be enough for you to be like, you know what, I can handle whatever the fuck I got going on, but everybody's not the same. Some people are weak, some people aren't as strong as others, some people know how to deal with certain things, people don't. So I get all that. But it was funny that he mentioned that because we always, you know how like the older people used to talk to us and how we talk to kids now. When I was young, we just did it at the park today, at the fucking cookout. Well, when we was younger, we used to do this and do that. Like, you know, we was at the park and we had all our kids playing and shit, right? Parents everywhere surrounding the playground. Like, all adults. We was like, yo, when we was kids, nigga, it was no parents out here, bro. They like, yo, go somewhere, nigga.
You get dropped off at the goddamn playground.
You'll get dropped off at a venue or function, nigga. I'll be back here at 8 o'clock. Or be back in when the lights come on.
Don't your ass leave this motherfucking playground.
Yeah, like, that's what it was. So
and you play with a whole bunch of kids you ain't motherfucking know. Until their parents came back and got their ass.
Yeah, so it was funny because we started looking at it like that. I'm like, yo, it was parents all over the place. And it's like, I get it. The threats are more bigger now than what they was back then. Social media is so, it's a different time now.
5 minutes you don't see your kids.
You gotta watch your baby, nigga. You gotta watch your kids and somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's different now, so I understand that part. But my point of bringing that part up is that we definitely had a different upbringing than the kids that we have now. So when I'm thinking like the stuff that kids claim that they're depressed about, it's like, nigga, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is two things. One, I'm gonna use the kids for now. Are our kids, or even the teens that are teens now, are they softer and just less weak and don't know how to handle things based on the times that we live in, or if it's something that we didn't teach them growing up, or whatever it is? Like, is it something based on that, or do you really think like there's something either in the food, the water, the fucking what's the shit that the babies get, the fucking
formula,
the vaccinations,
all that shit? Because I think a lot of shit is starting to add up, because to me it's way too much of this shit going on, and a lot of times people use that shit to get out of shit. Like, if you see a white man go shoot up a school and they capture him and don't kill him, they like, oh, he had mental illness.
Got mental illness.
Every single time that nigga got mental illness, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, even people using it as cop-outs. So it's like, it was just eating me up that how big of a thing this is. And like I said, I don't want to be insensitive because people really go through the shit. But I feel like there's people who cling to it who don't really go through the shit, making it bad for people who really have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the generation is getting a little bit softer, not just with the depression and all that, but like the whole bullying thing. A lot of stuff that's considered bullying now wasn't considered bullying back then. Like, you got Joan doing like grow the fuck up, get some balls, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do believe there's a lot of stuff in the food that's causing like hormonal imbalance and all the other kind of stuff. But I think social media plays a lot into it too, because now it's cool to be like, oh, I'm depressed, or again, I got insomnia. Like,
the kids are doing that, and it's funny. I pointed at you.
Take your ass to bed. Cut the fuck
right after they post that they go to bed.
That's not that. For me, I agree that social media is an issue because we had MySpace and all of that, but it wasn't recording stuff. Now, if they do something, it don't go away. Yeah. It's on WorldStar. Yeah. It's on Facebook Live. It's on Instagram. It's on Snapchat. It doesn't go away. It could have happened 5 years ago, and now they're adults,
famous.
And they're
still
right dealing with it.
Yeah,
like high school reunions. People still dealing with stuff.
Yeah,
and so like that can make you depressed. And you had an accident, you peed on yourself or some shit like that. It don't.
Social media allows it to stay alive longer than it should. I get that.
It always comes back. So that's not even really that part. I don't believe it's being solved. I believe that something was happening and you couldn't control it. And instead of letting it go, you can't, because why you always got that asshole motherfucker. Remember when you peed on yourself?
Yeah, but social media allows things like that to linger on. And it's funny because I pointed at you because me and you had a conversation about it. And I don't know if that's where you're going to use your point at, but...
I got a lot of points to make.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring that one up. He mentioned, when we had to talk about it before, he mentioned about how people live on social media and how it could make people depressed. People will post about they on vacation, they living their best life, they on this boat, they on this trip and things like that. And you think about your life, if you a hard worker, you know, raising your kids, you don't really have time or money to be traveling, doing things like, I want to do that shit. Like, I wish my life was that lit. You know what I'm saying? It can put you in a depressed state.
But they vacation don't even be they lit. Like, they talked about that and they were saying people be lying.
It just depends on what people see. It's just perception.
Perception,
And if you
and then the person on vacation depressed because they didn't get enough likes on that little post. Like,
That's very true.
It's crazy. Like nowadays, all right, when you were younger, like to me, I think you're targeted with depression, well, things that can make you depressed. It's like things in this life. A lot of things test and target you, and to see which way you're gonna go. Like to the music we listen to, like how they say energy. Like the energy you bring in is basically what it is. Like say if you listen to a whole record of music, like you'll probably be prone to do or act to the music you're listening to.
Right.
So like if you listen to somebody who always listens to some freaked out shit, he might be a freaked out motherfucker. You listen to somebody like some of these kids who shooting up shit, listen to the music they listen to. It's kind of feeding them that energy, and they just feeding into that shit.
Yeah.
It's like basically whatever you take in, you soon going to release the fuck out. And that's what the music, what we watch on TV, to the like social media is picking up. Like you looking at everybody else's life, these rappers and all this other stuff talking about, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you're sitting here like, damn, I want to do it, but look, my life must really suck because I'm not living like them, or I'm not living like that. Like how you have somebody living in a nice neighborhood thinking, oh yeah, my life's some shit because I ain't hard living in the streets, so they go try to imitate that life, but you actually have it good where you're at. Your parents are trying to make it better for you, but you want to go live out in these streets because that's the life you see and you glorify that shit. It's the same way.
That happened.
That happens all the time.
That happened. The white boy went and joined the gang, and then when they went and robbed somebody and killed somebody, he said that he only wanted to do that because he liked the type of music that they listen to and the lifestyle, and he got off.
Glorifying the wrong shit.
See, and it's wild because I do feel like
ass parenting. It's bad parenting, bro.
It's about
the way society has it today is just pussified a lot of our kids. Ass whoopings. It started from there. We used to get ass whoopings, and they call the police if you want, and you get another ass whooping. You whoop a kid ass.
You get your ass until they pull up.
Exactly.
And you still gonna be getting your ass.
You get it. Let your kid call, say you whoop their ass now. Oh, just come to us if they whooping you. Just call us. We'll take care of it. They pussifying these motherfucking kids, man. A lot of these kids is dumb shit. Half of the kids mad because they couldn't get the new Jordans. Cause your mother ain't want to stand out there in that motherfucking line early in the morning and possibly get her head knocked the fuck off because it's some dudes waiting in the car waiting to see her little flimsy little slim ass waiting in line. Oh yeah, we gonna get her. I don't care what size it is she come out with, but we're gonna get her. I ain't get the new Jordans. I ain't get the new phone. Phones come out so motherfucking fast. If I was depressed, nigga, I'm depressed because I don't have, I got the 10 plus, but I'm depressed because I don't have something else. It's just anything. Boy, I just did a live. My homeboy suffers from depression in a relationship. You saw a video of your girl getting fucked. Now you depressed.
They was on a break.
No. Getting fucked. But you been fucking bitches for the last 5 years of your relationship and recording them. But now you ready to kill yourself. And they done gave you a week off of work. Now I'm at work. Now I'm really pissed because now I got to pick up extra work and shit because this motherfucker out. Because you depressed and you going around getting sympathy from if all of these women you hugging and crying on shoulders knew, oh, okay, if he wasn't cheating, then that's fine. I understand his pain. But if they can see your motherfucking phone and all these videos of these different bitches you fucking and recording and skeeting on faces
I'm
and
pass him the Glock and let him go ahead and get
you doing all of this dumb shit.
Talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? You doing all this and now you ready to kill yourself because you see your girl getting her back blown out. You can't do that. I don't get it. He pussy. That's pussy, man. Stop pussifying these motherfucking kids, man.
No. Look, with the whole depression shit, I'm gonna say like this, like. Half the time, like I believe that I've been battling with it with my life a lot of times, and it's to me, the way I look at it is, if you sitting here having to tell people you depressed, like real depressed people, motherfuckers I really know who are really depressed, don't glorify it. Right. They don't wish this shit on nobody else. They don't talk about. They might make a post that you be able to see it, but they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm so depressed and this and that. Now you don't want to be fucking depressed. You don't want people to know that because that's some shit not to fucking really glorify about.
Exactly.
So that might be a pussy ass pussyfied ass motherfucker. Like, if you go, I'm depressed because my girl, like,
Yeah.
you know you've been doing your dirt. You're using, like,
Yeah.
somebody say you're using a situation to benefit yourself.
Right.
But really, being depressed is a really fucked up psychological shit.
See, and that's why I have an issue with it, because I feel like people who are depressed, like, when I hear the word depression, I think of people who are on the brink of killing themselves because they don't want to deal with what they're dealing with. Like, that's how deep depression can get for some people. When you say you stressed out, fine. Everybody's stressed out about some shit. But when you say you depressed, I'm like, yo, all right, hold on. I'm going to call you right now and see what's going on, because I've talked to people who were on the ledge because they was depressed over some shit.
Man,
and
that
things
shit
like that.
is some, like, on some real shit.
You cannot function.
Yeah.
Just to move and go to the bathroom sometimes is a struggle.
Because
you don't want, you can't deal.
It's a psychological fuck, because, and that's why I feel for people who really go through that shit. And then when I hear people who talk lightly about it, yeah, it's like, nigga, are you really depressed? You say you depressed, why? Well, I'm not feeling. Well, this right here is not going my way at work. Or this not going my way at
school. But they can't. Everybody have to believe it. You know, we at a point in time where you have to believe everything. I'm not no motherfucking bomber, but if I say I'm gonna blow this bitch up, they have to believe me
just in case.
because of the way the world is. So if a motherfucker say I'm depressed and I'm thinking about killing myself, they have to believe it. So that's a way of pussifying shit and say, I can't pay my bills and I'm depressed, and now somebody, let's have a GoFundMe, and now you done got your motherfucking rent paid for the next 2 months because you say you depressed, and it's just dumb shit.
Yeah, it's hard, man. And it's like I said, I feel like depression is nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because people really go through that shit. So for people to claim it and try to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is
hard to pull yourself out of too, Joe. Yeah. When you get deep in when they say that rabbit hole depression, that shit is fucking hard.
Yeah.
And it takes that person to realize how deep they're going, or some people get on medication. If you try to pull yourself out, that shit is like, just think of something not you, but it's like a voicing, like, this is just my personal shit. Think of something that's like talking to you, but you know it's not you. Telling you, like, keep pushing, like an energy just hitting you, just dragging you down. There's nothing you can do about it.
That shit's crazy.
Like, and they say it's a fight within. It's a fight within yourself to fight whatever the fuck that is, trying to fight you and bring you down.
That's why that's a real thing, and that's why I hate when people say they're depressed, and then I get worried because I'm like, that shit is real. So when I talk to people and this motherfucker stressed me out at work today. So, okay, so you stressed out, you're not depressed. All right, cool.
Yeah,
so
stress.
Let me understand that depression is like, that's a medical term. Like, you can't just say you got diabetes because you ate a bunch of donuts today. Like, you have to be, like, medically diagnosed with that. So if you really feel like you depressed, it's some real shit. You making jokes, but go talk to somebody so that you can find out if you're really depressed and they can help you out. Don't post no more shit on social media about you depressed if you ain't been clinically diagnosed.
But us growing up, how many did you notice there weren't that many depressed
people? That's my point.
That's not true.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No.
They so quick. Quick to give a motherfucker medicine these days that it could just be anything.
No,
the medical field works off that shit.
They were trying to give people medicine when we were younger. But older people, you ever been to church and the children have to leave out because they say we got to exorcise the demons out of this person? Those are people that's dealing with depression, and the people in the church say we need to get the demons out of them. But that's what they dealing with. They call that a demon. Mm-hmm. But they didn't want them to take the medicine. They want you to go to church on Sunday.
But
when we were younger,
it's still not that many.
Yeah.
It's 10 of us.
Yeah.
If we all go to the doctor, 9 of us depressed according to them.
Right.
Because of the way they are these days.
And like you said, you gotta take it serious.
You gotta take it serious.
Yeah. And like a lot of people making points on here, we making points like a lot of times, like us as parents, sometimes we have to like literally talk to our children and understand, because some kids children get depressed.
Yeah.
You have to see it and try to help them.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to them, let them know it's okay. Because like, especially with the social media world now, like, a lot of people are comparing their lives to other people. Mm-hmm. So they're not seeing, like, they're mixing shit up. Mm-hmm. Like how, like, all right, this is my cousin, we grew up in different areas and didn't have shit. So to have shit is a privilege.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who have shit and just don't know that struggle, like, shit could be way worse.
Yeah, they don't know how to live or how to deal with shit when they don't have shit. They don't know what that life or that struggle is about.
We say, like, kids are kind of soft because
They have.
As parents, we don't. Some parents don't want their child to struggle like how they did growing up, so they try to give them that. But at the end of the day, sometimes that struggle fucking kind of helps that character.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's either that or they use the phone to raise the child. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who use the phone or the TV to raise their child. So your child sitting there scrolling on social media saying all this, so and so post they got the J's or this person got this or that, and they don't have it.
Or like people who didn't have it when they were young, so when they get kids, dressing in the fly shit, give them this and give them that, so they think this is normal and think that they have to be this. So the moment they don't have it, they flip.
Yeah.
They think that, oh my God, no, nah.
And I'm learning that kids don't know what chores are anymore.
Bro, let's not even.
Gotta do chores in my house.
Let's not even get into that shit.
I've been washing dishes since I was.
I have a dishwasher in my house.
And you still wash them bitches in the sink.
And I use the dishwasher for the rinse cycle.
That's a part of the chores. You gotta do like all this. I didn't have this, so I want my kids to have. No, think about you not having that shaped you into being a person when you don't have it, but you have the mindset, I need to go get it. Not, I don't have $200. I need $200 to pay my phone bill. Marcus, can you give me $100? D, can you give me $100? But slip one in there, James. I need $100. But my phone bill already paid. But that's how people are. Yeah. Let me go ask this person. Let me go ask this. If it's a man, I hope it's not that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Instead of going to go work for it and get a hustle. Well, I know my friends got money, so let me just ask my friends. Or I know my family got money, let me go ask my family. No, that's not how it works. Go get it on your own.
Yeah, you know what's it's crazy because I that's how I am with my kids, right? Like it's little things that I can do for them, but I make them do themselves. Or I'll try to teach them a lesson within something that they, like they don't see it as a lesson until I bring it to them. So like the other day, like my son would be like, Dad, can you do this meal? Can you fix me this? I'm like, no, you're 12, you can do it yourself. And he's like, Dad, but I'm doing this. I'm like, pause that shit and go do it. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going in the kitchen anyway. I can go get it. It's not a big deal. But there's nothing stopping you from doing it on your own. And that may be something light or like.
No, I'm worse than you. Like my son is only 19 months and he'll be reaching me out like inside. Look, mommy's not always gonna be there, so you gotta be okay by yourself. Sit here on the bed. You gonna be fine. You gonna be good. Like I'm always talking and listening to my kids.
I say the oldest, out of the kids, like she's like she don't have her charger for her phone, right? I am my charger for my phone. I'm my charger for my phone. And I tease her. I said, "Oh, you got your nails done? No, them Jones fire." She was like, "You like my nails?" I'm like, "How much were they?" She said, I don't know, what, like 65? I said, "How much is the phone charger?" She just sat there like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, responsibility. Sometimes you gotta. It's that simple.
The biggest pet peeve I have with parents our ages is if your child breaks something, don't go out and get that motherfucker nothing else. Let them know what it's like not to have it and make them work it off to get it. Yeah, when you would break some stuff, you ain't get a new one. Right? You had to wait till Christmas or your birthday.
And it's so funny because, real shit, my daughter's 5, right?
Chore.
Yeah.
My daughter's 5, and I struck, like, me and her, we fight over my phone. Dad, let me get your phone. I'm like, no, where's your phone? She has a phone, right? Like, I don't know where my phone is. Until you know where your phone is, you not touching my phone.
Right.
Period.
And you see, my son was asking you for it. He don't ask me for my phone, Joe.
You got some games on your phone? Yes, I got games on my phone. Yes, I do. So, he do this. I'm like, what does that supposed to mean? I want your phone. No, bro. And I was like, your father right there. Ask him for his phone. He said, my phone right here. Put this shit back.
Don't keep no games on this phone.
But no, that's the thing. Like I said, and even at 5, I tell all the time, I say, you don't care about your phone because you know you can go and get your mama's phone, my phone, anybody's phone to do what you want to do. Until you start caring about your own shit, you're not going to take mine.
Yep.
So, like I said, I gave her my phone today because we had to cook out, you know what I'm saying? She needed something to do to occupy the time. We had a lot going on. Okay, cool, I gave it to you for a little 10, 15 minutes, whatever. But with me at home and stuff like that, girl, you're not touching my phone.
She was at a cookout and she needed something to occupy her.
Well, no, we was in line with... No,
oh, shit. She's trying to get you, bro. Don't fall into the trap.
This is what happened. You wanted to cook out.
There was
an ice cream truck there, right? We all got tickets to get ice cream, and the line is like a fucking hour and a half long. So we were in line waiting to get ice cream. So I gave her something to do while we sat in line.
She's about to get free ice cream. She should have been.
We had to wait with our parents walking out.
This is my thing. No.
Shit, but you ain't have an ice cream truck line that goddamn long.
First of all,
so that was the only reason I gave her my phone, because we were in line for hours and change, like waiting for get one goddamn ice cream.
You wanted them parents, because my mother would have been like, waiting on the line, goddamn hour, you get it later.
Oh yeah, see, it was free. Shit, it was
my mother had boys. All three of y'all staying here. I'ma go sit the fuck down.
I wasn't there the whole time. I went to my car. I moved my car from one to. I wasn't there the whole time. My point is that
your phone was though.
Yeah, no, back and forth. But that's what I'm saying. So like, back and forth it was. But like, no, I'll be leaning with certain situations. Cool. But like I said, we at home and shit. Like I tell the time, no, where's your phone? You ain't got your phone. You're not using mine. Sometimes you gotta teach them just the little things. You can't just give them everything they want. You can't just do everything they ask. Like, especially if they can do it themselves.
I'm talking about a peep game. How you busted in front of live people that picture drawing shit too.
Oh shit, the picture drawing shit.
That's because she's a woman.
That's because their parents didn't teach them to speak up for themselves. So took advantage.
Dog, that's who drawing pictures.
So you took advantage of kids?
No, adults. It was other adults right there. There weren't even no kids.
Oh my god.
I get a picture drawn.
Yeah, it's cute too. I'll show you when I
Let's get to the mother. Look, this gonna be a long show. We giving y'all like 2 hours a day. Look, it's hot seat time. We got 2 guests. So we got 2 hot seats at the same time. Alright, so this is gonna be fun. Alright, since you're to my left, we normally go this way, so you're gonna be the first one to go through the hot seat situation. Y'all already know the rules.
Don't let her look at them.
Oh no, this is just the topics for the show. This ain't the questions. But you already know how the show works because you watch the show. You're new to the show. I already broke things down to you before we started filming. You already got the shit out, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, we good to go. Goddamn. So look, of course, everybody at home, if you're new to the show, each one of us on the panel, which is us 3 guys, we gotta ask a question to each guest. They have to answer it truthfully. If they don't, they gotta drink that shit. And that shit, I can't tell you what it is because we don't know what it is. It's just shit we've been pouring in there for probably
I had
years.
a taste of that shit. I don't know what at the top of it. That shit
smelled.
She smelled it as soon as he put the shot on the table. So
I don't think I want another shot.
Might have to go to Kai's.
I gotta wake up 4:45 in the morning.
This gonna push you.
All it means is you just need to answer the shit right and.
Oh, I'm not scared.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'm great.
No, that I'm scared to get drunk, so I'm gonna ask these questions.
James, you got a question, man?
Well, mine is in there, and I can't get to my Evernote unless
shit.
somebody
I
has.
got you. I think these are
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Wait, scroll doing.
So I'm gonna ask one of the ones that I added in there recently, of course.
Oh shit. Okay.
Should have been more nice on the show. I'm sorry.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
How did you experience your best orgasm? With someone or by yourself? And if you did, with someone, who was it?
By myself.
Oh damn.
God damn it, James.
Damn it. Almost had a good one. She experienced it by herself, and her name is Blossom.
Chanel.
Blossom. Chanel. You gotta add all the L's and shit. All right. All right. Let me find one real quick.
See, you should have said how. What did you do? By yourself?
See, because the last guest we had got around this question like shit, so I'm trying to debate if I
word it a different way. I tried to be light on her too.
Fuck this. This got to be the shit. All right. Have you ever had an STD? And if you have, who gave it to you?
I did.
And who gave it to you?
Timothy. I don't remember his last name.
Damn,
man.
Well, Timothy something.
From Southeast.
Timothy, I'll take that. I'll take the area if you don't know the last name.
Not too far from Hong Kong, Korea.
If y'all know a nigga from Southeast named Timothy
Alabama Avenue,
motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, terrible T, whatever the fuck the nigga go as.
He was driving a black expedition.
Oh shit.
Black expedition.
Hey,
living with his grandmother.
Yo.
And we broke up because he asked me to lick his ass, and I was like,
"Oh my god,
I like his ass lick.
Wash your dick and take some pills, bro." All right,
not if I ain't wash it. Like,
Cuzzo, what you got?
Oh shit!
Yeah, 3 days a week over here, baby.
He wanted his ass ate.
Alright.
That shit hurt my check.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. You know, I'm gonna put Facebook into this shit.
Okay.
So, y'all
Open my Facebook?
No, you gonna give us names off that Facebook.
Okay.
So go on Facebook, give me 5 names. Yeah, I'm going for the drink.
3. It's 3 of us. Give us 3.
Alright, 3
I'm
names.
going for the drink. 3 names.
Searching 5 motherfuckers.
3 names of your 3 names of the top 3 guys you would love to give it to on
Let
Facebook.
me see.
She like, that's easy money. Pull
I
up
gotta go to my
Shit, I can't get
Pull
a
up my
drink now.
Let me see.
my most recent checks.
Let me get
and
my
shit.
questions for her together.
Huh?
Let me see that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
oh, you got it.
I got you.
I hope that's not the question for me.
It could be.
I hope
I
not
don't really
because it
care.
ain't.
I'm not even.
Everybody
Nah.
I'm going down.
Nah, she about to drink. You got
No, I'm gonna give you 3.
There's 3 more. You
But-
got 3 more.
No, everybody I
Everybody
know,
sees
I'm
that.
like,
Fucking
I've known for a
communicate. I'm
long
going
time,
for
so I don't look
pictures.
at them like that.
See, you can't. It's hard to time this one because you gotta find 3 different motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gave up. Now imagine 5.
You want to try another
Exactly.
question?
No, I'm going for 3.
We trying to see who
Nah, yeah.
on
You
this
see
list.
what I'm working with on my page,
Yeah.
though. So I mean, like, I'm not even being funny. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck up. That's,
Now in the,
I mean, would you?
it's a few,
no.
it's a few in the you may know that I don't know them that I'll be like, but a little city girlish. Hope it's not
All
your
right.
nigga.
All right. You can throw them
That's
names
how I
out there.
feel.
All right, here you go.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
drink on this one because I
Yep,
don't
you about to drink on that one.
I don't have 3.
Okay, well.
But it don't because most of the people on your Facebook, you
I don't
know
really have
them.
no attractive
Go ahead.
people on my Facebook.
She
Sounds
with
like a
the drink,
personal
though.
problem.
That's cool. We with that. All right.
It tastes like
Kool-Aid.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and finish that.
What it ain't cool.
Hey, well, it ain't damn cool.
All right, let's go. We got a second guess. They got 3 more questions.
Do we get to ask y'all questions?
Okay.
No.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
My question for you.
You got
That drink got her hot already.
I've been high.
Name the guy with the biggest you ever had and the
you asked me
smallest you've ever had.
Name them.
Perez Pittman,
Damn, wait, yeah.
the biggest,
Damn, Perez.
Perez out here working. All right, who you got?
and then dude named Gabriel. I don't know his last name.
Gabriel.
His name is Gabriel.
Gabriel, you came up short, bro.
Little short Gabriel. We
So
ain't got
short
your
she
last
forgot your last name.
God damn. That's
Got
fucked
to
up,
do
Gabe.
better. Get some of that extends from the
That shit
gas
don't work.
Come on,
station.
Gabe.
That shit
She
ain't
said it
gonna
didn't work. He tried that.
Damn, y'all went through all that?
No.
Oh.
He pulled it out. I said,
So wait, you.
have
So,
a good night.
dang.
You know
So
what,
is this-
baby?
is
Say
this-
work.
If I put this motherfucking shrimp out, I'm going to work.
Dang, bro.
You gonna let this shrimp work out or something, but you
You
gonna let me
the
work.
whole motherfucking lie.
Shit.
I ain't even had pants on as I was walking out the
Bro,
door.
you can't be working.
Oh
this
yeah,
shrimp, bro.
see, at this point, is either you gonna give it to me? What did he do? Did y'all go on a date first? Did he pay for anything before that night was over? Oh yeah, you gonna have to work something out. You gonna suck it or something. Something got to go. And you gonna see it how small it is and just gonna leave?
Let me ask you something. If you go to fuck a girl and she open up her legs and that shit stink, are you going to stick around?
That's
and
a difference.
No.
No,
It's all a disappointment.
No,
Nah,
the
that's a
disappointment-
hygiene
No,
issue.
It's
That's
all a
completely
disappointment.
different, dog.
You
Nope.
gotta say like, okay, you go to stick it in and then you don't feel no walls. Okay, then that's something. That's the same thing.
Now, the same thing-
But
So what would you do?
If you go to his
I'm
dick
gonna
stink or his dick
try to
dirty,
titty
that's
fuck her or
different.
something. I'm gonna have to get a nut. I know if I keep stabbing in this damn hallway, ain't nothing gonna happen. So something gonna have to get in. I can't keep stabbing the hallway.
Hello there.
Hello, just like your name.
Anybody there?
If I gotta hear echo, baby, you better rub them roses. Something. I'm gonna get some kind of nut.
But see, that's the difference between a man and a woman. That shit ain't about to fly.
Oh my god.
That might have been the best dick you ever had. Even though it was small.
I had a good small penis.
He might not know how to rub. It's all. That's why they say if he can rub right, he'd have hit that little clit and then shit. You would have been
history.
Yeah, you know, you probably would have nutted some shit you ain't never. And
it would have been better because it wasn't big.
What's his
so
name? Persuaso or whatever.
You know,
that's the
still
biggest
low.
one. Shit, he might have did some shit he couldn't even do. But you never even gave the shrimp a try. I'm all for team shrimp. So fuck that.
Small dicks keep your pussy mileage down.
Oh my god.
Sorry, young lady, but yeah.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have to get no stretch marks on your mouth or nothing either if you'd have just sucked it.
And then that don't go for everybody either.
Well, shit, if you was in there with your pants off and left without your pants on, then something, it was going down.
Oh my god.
Well, you should have let him put it in your ass then.
That's probably what would have got him then.
Yeah.
He probably was gay.
Alright, so let me.
Now he got to be gay because his dick small.
Don't
Y'all
do that,
ain't
don't do
shit.
that, don't
Y'all
do that.
ain't shit.
Alright, my question is, give us the name of the ex that you would take back and why. Now, even
y'all didn't
if
ask me that shit.
you feel like none of my ass because they all ain't shit, well, you better pick one out of them that was the least ain't shit and give me a name and why.
All of my exes were
I
actually
would've
cool.
drank
Then
that
pick
shit.
one. Give me the one that you
Eric
would.
Elam.
Eric Elam, my God.
You know?
I know him. Hey, that's a good dude right
And he gonna inbox him when the show over.
Hey, that's my
Like maybe you should
man.
check her out.
Oh, that's my buddy right
I
there.
know Eric. Hey, that's crazy. Why? Well, because he's a good guy. That's the chance.
No, he's awesome. Like, he's not just a good dude, but like he's like real caring. Like, if I knew what I know now about what I want from a man, I would have definitely made that work.
Call her.
Let's go,
Call her,
Eric.
Elam.
Man,
Come
I know
on.
that guy, man.
But you single now?
Yes, I am.
Well, Ely got a chance then.
He's married.
Ooh, dang!
No,
somebody
no,
else
no,
went
no,
and
no,
swooped
no.
that.
Well, maybe
one
he
up.
don't.
Damn, I know, like, oh, you let that nigga go?
And
Give
his
me
wife
that
is
shit.
cool.
Damn it, that's crazy.
She like, thank you, girl.
You on the floor. Alright. Hey, that's crazy.
I'm gonna take none of them niggas back.
You need the list? Do you wanna
Now, see, you be making crazy ass posts. So all the crazy ass posts you be making, I'm pretty sure you got like 100 motherfuckers in your inbox and all that shit. The top 3 that you would probably talk to.
top 3 guys you probably talk to? That's what? That's just.
That's blowing her inbox up
Oh,
for the
okay,
crazy
okay.
shit.
Nobody blowing my inbox up for the crazy shit. Cause
Which is
everybody know I just be talking shit.
Somebody, I don't care if they know you talking shit or not, a nigga gonna jump. Like, he taking that bait. I don't care if any nigga's taking that bait. I ain't saying you, most niggas taking that bait.
Everybody that's on my Facebook, I've known them for years.
So you
and
basically
they
saying
all
you-
know I'm fucking retarded.
Well, you gotta take a shot then. I can't accept that as a goddamn, that's not it. That's no.
Yeah.
Pour a shot, cause that ain't gonna work.
What question
I
you
fail
wanna
to
ask
believe
somebody?
that.
I don't know now.
Hey, shit.
First of all,
Oh, uh-oh. Her hair green, nigga. You better shut up.
my shoes green. So what?
Name one time you was embarrassed doing sex.
Only one. I can come up with
The worst one.
the first. When I was fucking somebody, I knew I ain't had no business fucking, and he just wouldn't work. He was hard at first, and then.
Oh wait, pause. First of all,
Oh, I got.
Oh shit! You didn't explain the fact that this was a girl that you were talking about. You just say he wouldn't.
Yeah,
work.
I was
you
like,
said
wait a
you
minute,
fucking
I
got-
thought we
okay,
was
you gotta,
Talking about the dick.
you gotta.
I get it now. I'm not trying to be funny,
Yeah,
but
no,
You didn't call me off guard.
No.
shit, but I
I'm
thought
a
it was
little
like,
slow.
No, it hit no.
Oh, wait a second.
See,
you
now
thought
there
I was
it
playing
is.
with a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do
No,
boy
it hit
dick.
the same time it hit you. That's why I was like, no, you gotta reword that.
I was
James. Oh my
like-
God.
Nah,
He
I
wouldn't work.
was saying my man wouldn't work.
Right.
Before you answer the
Drunk.
question, when you ask questions like that, you need to make sure you say Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat.
Well, just say social media.
fuck? Oh,
Just say
go
social
ahead.
That's not my Facebook, no, but my Instagram.
where they go down.
Damn, it's popping. Yeah, so we gotta change some words in here to social media for some
Yeah.
people. All right, whatever.
Well,
She done
yeah,
finagled
that
her
shit
way
out.
out.
I don't care. She took a shot.
Been
She
embarrassed.
did. She did.
I accomplished mine though.
I'm trying to think of some
So that's
other
like a
shit.
thing for you, be embarrassed.
I mean, I've had the moments.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Were you drunk during these?
I don't drink or
I don't
smoke.
drink or smoke.
Wow.
Was it her?
Like super nigga out here.
No, you. It's
I
like.
mean, I'm just like she
Your shit
tried.
should be
When
like,
your mind
if you become a vegan, you'll be good. Like your shit
Well, I
will be
already
good all
don't
the
eat
time.
beef or pork.
Oh, but you're about to get it.
It was at a point. You know how?
It was her.
No, it was really just a.
Mine.
If I'd have left the mind shit alone, like let's just say it's
So
one of my
she didn't put it
homeboys.
in her mouth to make you.
No, it ain't even that.
It's-
It's mental.
it's
like,
mental.
I don't get what
Oh,
you
he
think.
said
I
he
don't
was
know.
fucking with somebody he shouldn't have been fucking. So
Yeah,
he had like a guilty.
Yeah,
thing going on.
it was too much. It was too much shit up here.
So it was her.
That's what
Cause
the
at
fuck
first-
was
It was her.
Yeah.
No, it was actually
No, it was
me.
him. He
It was
felt
me.
bad for fucking her because he
Yeah.
shouldn't have been fucking her.
So in the end result.
Because when it was her, my dick was hard.
But when he's in his own
When
mind,
I started getting my shit together to go, I'm like, I know I ain't shit for this.
yeah.
Do it work?
Yeah, it worked now.
No, I wasn't about to say. I about to say, does it work the same way like when you in a relationship and you cheat? Like,
I don't cheat no more.
oh, good, congrats. Oh, you really super nigga. Somebody get him a cake. Where's the cake?
No,
Oh, this
I
mother-
don't save nobody.
I didn't say. I
Well,
didn't say
the only
that.
people that get cake save. I don't save a motherfucker
This
man.
nigga a vegan. He don't drink, don't smoke, don't cheat. The fuck? Are you black?
Black men don't cheat.
I heard. I thought it was, you know.
Oh my god.
So you just gonna lie like that?
What?
You just gonna lie?
We not gonna make that a topic, please.
No.
We're not about to use that.
We
wrong
not.
nigga.
Wait, I thought
For all
that
the
we couldn't
niggas.
lie. We had to be truthful. He told the lie. Why he ain't gotta take a shot?
cheat.
Niggas cheat.
Black
Black
men.
men cheat.
Okay, I got you. I got you. No, I get it. I get it.
I ain't a nigga.
You wildin'.
You cheat, Marcus?
Niggas cheat.
No. Shell never in a relationship to cheat.
When you were in a relationship, did you ever cheat?
No.
Did you ever cheat?
Nope.
I have. I said I don't
You in a
cheat no
relationship?
more.
No.
You in a relationship?
Yeah.
You in a relationship?
Yeah.
Hit him up, ladies. He don't cheat. He
Look.
don't cheat.
So now we talk about relationships and shit. We might as well get this last one out. It's called relationship. Somebody said bullshit. Rules, whatever y'all want to call it.
Relationship bullshit.
Now, the reason why this is kind of an all over the place topic is because we didn't really specifically dive in on a specific thing about relationships. One person said something about communication, like the lack of communication or why, around the communication shit. Another person said, how come somebody cheat and blame the person that they're cheating on is the reason why they're doing what they're doing. So we just gonna throw some relationship shit on the table and finish up this last topic. Let's start with the communication, by the way. When she said that and brought it up for it to be a topic, I immediately said it depends on how you communicate. Because I feel like in certain relationships, some people do communicate with their spouse in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like y'all have y'all shit. I feel like how you communicate maybe with one person may be different from how you communicate with the next person. So, anybody, let's just dive into communication. I think that is probably one of the biggest issues in relationships. Everybody always told me in life that the biggest relationship killer, marriages and all that shit is like finances and financial shit. Well, probably like marriage and shit. Money issue. But I feel like communication is probably the only thing that can give that some go. So I do agree with you. Communication is definitely one of the biggest reasons why relationships will and will not work.
Communications is number one. Because
Yeah.
in order for finances to be an issue, y'all not communicating
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
been-
Y'all gotta talk
Money,
about
say
it. You
nothing
gotta
to-
talk. So communication is always going to be the top thing on the list as far as if it's going to work or not. So I agree. I do feel like people do they communicate differently. Some people sit down and talk to their spouse just one-on-one. Some people, they have, I think a lot of Marcus with the love language shit, people have their own language in relationships sometimes. So, it may not just be a sit-down fucking conversation, me versus you. It could probably be another way or another form that you guys communicate on how y'all, get shit done.
Some people can't talk. They only can text. That shit is so fucking irritating. Like,
Yeah. I'm guilty of that a lot.
Yeah, I love the text.
No, like not like relationship wise. I'll talk on the phone, but like on a day to day.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's some real shit going on in a relationship, you gonna have that whole conversation via text.
But some people need
Yeah,
to
I
have
think
that conversation via text because people say stuff when they mad and they don't remember they
That's
said
why I
it,
cut
or
my
they
phone
don't
recorder
realize
on.
they say
That's
it.
you on some whole other side.
Yeah, you
God damn, you didn't have the
crazy shit. You a little off a little
But
bit.
some people can't have adult conversations because of intimidation factors that play a role in a relationship. So some people need to text.
Very true. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't mind texting at all. I'm a big texter, and that's because I like to read my shit back like I'm talking to myself, right?
See.
And I read my shit to make sure that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, what I'm about to say.
That don't work for me because I'd be like, I know I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't
But
fucking
you
wrong.
gotta-
Now I'm mad all over
You,
again.
you cannot read a text message from your significant other in your head with their voice like they upset. You gotta read the text message
With
for
no
what it
emotions.
is.
I try to do that.
That's what it is.
Fuck you, bitch.
No. No. See, that's the thing.
But it don't mean nothing unless it's all caps.
Hey, look.
But if it's in
Look
caps,
at the
now I'm real
loopholes.
mad. So you gonna call me a bitch in little caps?
Yeah. I ain't that mad.
Because if I say
bitch,
like if I just send fuck you bitch, you just say, man, fuck you bitch. You can take it as fuck you bitch. Now if I put it in caps, I meant fuck you bitch.
Yeah, and then you can
But
put away.
fuck you bitch is still wrong too.
It's
It
just a
don't
little wrong,
matter.
nothing wrong.
It's a little different.
A little
Y'all
different.
call each other bitches up, bitch. Did you see that, bitch? Yeah.
And niggas call niggas too. But if a white man call you nigga, it's a problem, right?
No, I don't call people niggas.
Super nigga. Damn.
Because a nigga is not your race. A nigga is how you act.
Facts.
I'm raised,
aware.
I was raised that way of knowing that. So you can call me nigga. Doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either.
You can call me all kinds of niggas. It don't bother me.
So
No.
women should be okay being called bitches
Nah,
if they say bitch to
like
each
being
other.
called a fuck boy is worse than getting called a nigga off this joke. There's a lot of little subliminal little bullshit you can call a nigga that makes it a little worse than being called a nigga. Trust
Dick
me.
in the booty, old fag boy.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit that you be like, what the fuck?
I
You
do
just
call, when I'm mad, I'm quick to call you out, puss ass boy.
See,
suck
there it
ass
is.
boy.
There, see.
Yeah,
And I will tell you, you out dick in the booty ass boy.
Yeah, but that's
If I
all
ever
right
call
because
you
this
a
dick
dick
was
and a
in
booty
your
ass
booty.
boy, I can't date you after that.
Oh my god.
I'm not
No,
dating
that's-
You say
after
what?
that. If I call you a dick and a booty ass boy, I can't date you after that.
I don't have no
You
respect for
probably
you.
already had it in your booty. What the fuck? What's the difference?
Oh, so he not the one with the dick in his booty.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Clarifying.
I mean, you can say that. You can. He might have took a dick. Who knows?
Well,
Depending on how mad he
that's
get.
the thing now.
Who the fuck you? Oh yeah, you definitely fucking your booty, bro. Hell yeah, he mad as fuck. Get him out of here. Yeah, real shit. But nah, I feel like, but let's get back. Let's get back to
What talking about, bro? Where the hell is this shit going?
It's communicate. That's why I was like, I said let's bring it back. But no, this is all still communication, so it all makes sense. But yes, communication is key. We definitely put that on the table, and everybody communicates different. Lowercase fuck you bitch does mean a little less than
cool.
capital fuck you bitch. Just so y'all need to know
No,
that.
it does not.
It does. Okay.
Telling a woman, fuck you, bitch. If she come over and pop you in your face,
No, listen,
Sorry,
listen,
she
no,
just
listen,
popped you. It
listen.
don't hurt
listen,
as
listen,
much.
now we getting on
it
hit.
don't hurt
See
as
now,
much.
see now, look, now who violent first, right? So then, all right, then listen. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, I definitely.
This is what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is that we're trying to give you a layout of how men think, okay? Not just how you perceive what we're saying. You can read "fuck you, bitch" and go to 1,000.
You shouldn't tell me fuck you, bitch.
But it depends on what you say to me.
No.
Fuck boy, pussy in the ass, boy, dick in the booty.
I say
Nah,
that to your
bro.
face though.
But I'd rather say fuck you bitch than to just not call him no more. Or just say, oh,
Stop
remember
talking.
like how
If
you
you
did
gotta
that?
say fuck you, bitch. Don't talk to me.
But see, but you can't be.
But that's my way of
You can't
communicating.
be.
Your way of communicating is just not calling me or nothing no more. Mine is saying fuck you, bitch. So I let you know, don't call me no more.
Somebody called all y'all men liars. They said the chicks y'all cheated with probably watching this.
Oh shit.
Ain't nobody calling in, so we.
I'm sorry for her.
Fuck that.
She's
I
been
mean,
hurt a lot
I
of
mean,
Fucked up the
times.
number on the
It's
goddamn
possible. I
screen.
mean, I
Carrie
said I
also
cheated.
said lies.
God damn.
Like I said earlier, one of the
But no,
issues
when she
that
said
I
lies,
had,
that was about a conversation earlier.
one of the issues I had
Because it
is
was before the
if
drinking
your-
shot. And
if your significant other has a temper, I have a temper. So, okay, me, perfect example. I have a temper, and I will fight you. So, in order to not fight you, that I know this about myself. If I don't want to talk about something because I know it's going to piss me off, I don't want to talk about it right now. Don't tell me you gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I will try to remove myself from the situation. I'll go in another room. I'll leave the house. if you try to force me to talk about it, if you try to stop me from leaving the room or the house, then we're gonna have an issue because I've given you
enough opportunity
to let me chill out and get myself together to talk about this, because some things mentally I'm not ready to talk about because I'm still mad. Let me be mad. Because you're not mad doesn't mean that I don't have to be mad or it's not that important to me. Let me go get myself together so I can talk. But when you don't, and then you touch me and I'm trying to leave, that's on you.
Yeah.
I tried
to
leave.
What's the max amount of days that you get to go without, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now, me being an asshole, I don't need you to say a motherfucking thing a lot of the times. I just need you to listen.
You can't force me to listen.
I damn sure can't, but I guarantee you I'm going to say some shit and you're going to hear it. And that time while you mad, when you mad and you think you mad, you like, you know what, that motherfucker said, you know what, and then I can see you storming back in the room. No, fuck that, no, we're going to talk about this because you said.
But I can't, because with that, you can't force me to talk. That's when I say force me to talk about it, is if you keep talking. Most of the time, the man is still talking and I'm trying to leave because I don't want to hear that shit. Because mentally, I can't deal with it, especially if I know I fucked up and I need to figure out how to fix it and apologize. How to
get your lies together?
No, to apologize because I fucked up. Oh. And when you know you fucked up and it's a big fuck up and he mad, he has every right to be mad. But don't come down on me. Get your shit off your chest. But let me be ready to deal with it. Because sometimes you're not ready to deal with it when you know you fucked up.
But you was fucked up on your own time. So now you want us to I want to express myself on my time. But no, it don't matter when it's you. But when it's me, you wait till I'm ready to hear. I didn't say, okay, this is your time to fuck up. Go ahead and fuck up, and then I'll wait till you're ready to hear why you fucked up.
I feel like
if you don't listen to me.
I feel like if you know if you've been with somebody long enough and you know that, and you know they fuck up, and you and your significant other gonna say something, but you like, do you really want to start this fight? Let the bitch chill out. And I'm gonna tell her how I feel. I ain't gonna keep shouting shit at her, because if I shout shit at her and she leave and then you ain't going nowhere. If I get hit, nigga.
My whole thing is, if somebody fuck up, you can say, okay, you fucked up, express your feelings. Don't keep trying to rub that shit in. Say what you got to say and let that shit be that. You ain't got to do all the extra stuff.
But they can't do that. They can't. Most of them can't do that.
Shit, I'm gonna rub it as long as I can, cause y'all do that shit to us. Cause soon but I ain't tell you about that time I didn't bring that shit
that
back.
Ain't me, cause soon as that shit pop up,
I said something. So you just gonna say y'all? You just gonna keep
that's what the fuck we doing? Like, I'm not gonna wait because I got all the evidence right now. You know,
most of y'all.
Thank you.
I got everything right now. I'm not gonna wait. I might forget some shit. Don't be lined up the way my timeline get fucked up. So as soon as I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. Let's go right now. Let's talk about this shit. Record it on so I can record the live.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We are somewhere. We in a few relationships right now. I don't know who fucked up.
Yeah.
Who told the lie on the phone?
Fucked up.
First of all, I ain't fucked up. I'm super bitch. Okay? Like you super nigga.
That's crazy.
It's communication.
Relationship shit. We
when
just
people fuck up, like you communicate that they fucked up or what they did wrong, but you let it go out the way.
We letting some hurt out. That's fine. I'm with all of them.
So therapist ass nigga in the middle. Okay, what else do you have?
Let's go. Goddamn.
Anything?
But see, it's funny you mentioned the fact that you get mad and you fight niggas and shit like that. Like I'm anti-fight. Like if that's one thing I communicate in the beginning. Like, have you ever hit someone before? And she says yes, I say you will never put your hands on me. I'm telling you that shit now. And not to say like it is a threat, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna fuck you up. No, that's the last time you will ever see me in your life. I'm telling you that, I'm dead ass. I don't play that fucking physical shit. I don't. Like, some people need that in relationships, some people like that shit. I don't play that shit. So I don't give a fuck how mad you get.
You ain't gonna wake up.
I don't give a fuck how mad you get. I don't give a fuck what I do to you. If you get to the point where you want to hit me.
If I'm leaving and you put your hands on me, you gonna get hit. Don't touch me. Let me leave.
No. I'm not saying in your situation. See, I wouldn't date you because you hit niggas. You see what I'm saying? You would cut that off there. I'm telling you.
leave.
I know that you fight niggas, so I wouldn't even approach you at all.
I like you said, I communicate that.
Good. That's
Let
good.
me leave.
Yeah,
That's what I
say
said.
that every time. I say if we fight, that'll be the last fight we'll ever have. And that's just how I am. I don't feel like I don't want to live past that point with anybody. I don't feel like I should have to get physical with you or you have to get physical with me and we make this shit work. But, nigga, we gonna fight all the time. I know it's gonna be, it's no way, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not with the shit. I've never been in a situation where I've ever had to put hands on anybody. I've had women grab me and choke me and do little stupid shit like that, but I've never had to hit anybody, and I don't like none of that shit. I've been mad to the point where I wanted to hit women. I'm like, dog, I would never want to live like that. To the point where I know that we can possibly physically fight. Never gonna happen to me, dog. So if you hit niggas, you not for me, sweetheart.
No.
Take that shit to ghetto ass girl down the street. That nigga like to fuck his bitch up and all that.
Cause you're not about to sit in here and make it seem like I'm just slapping niggas. Like,
no, I'm not saying that's what you do.
Cause I clearly, just let me leave.
Yeah, no.
And I have been put in a situation where I've been locked in the house. Like I was like, oh, you kidnapping me.
See, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying.
Let me leave.
That's fine. I'm not saying that you were wrong by putting hands on people. I'm not saying that at all. I say what I do with. Oh, see, but I'm talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
She wouldn't have had her phone either.
I'm talking about what I deal with women. I don't deal with nobody.
He trying to give you a little smile.
Fuck that.
I'm not gonna lock you in there with the phone, motherfucker. You can call anybody. No, motherfucker, you can be in that room with nothing. You better scream and hope somebody hear your motherfucking name.
He don't deserve to get his ass.
That's not
locking you in the room.
Y'all
I'm locking you in there so that you won't hit me.
See, that's the thing. Y'all might work. I'm not
ain't no motherfucking y'all, cause I hit women back.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
We ain't
saying.
gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
Live Vibes do not condone.
We don't.
Anyone you know in a abusive relationship.
We do not.
Shit,
We're not promoting any type of.
Please don't think we going
Call 1-800-HURT-123.
All I'm saying is, when
would.
people communicate things to you that they know about themselves, listen the first time. Listen the first time. Don't think you gonna change it. Don't think you gonna fix it. Don't think it's another solution. Listen the first time that person tells you who they are. And you won't have no issue.
I like that, and please don't think in your head, oh, I can change this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
You can't.
Don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that touched somebody. That touched her. That motherfucker. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes. All that. Talking.
Yeah, because you definitely can't change a motherfucker.
Shit. But let's piggyback into the other one that got brought up, which we will probably close with, which was why does a guy, or not say a guy, why does somebody cheat on a person and then blame them cheating on the person they cheated on?
Because that person was cheating first, and so they felt like they had the revenge for somebody.
Well, no.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I've heard it.
Could be like
I've
said.
heard it.
She ain't give me enough
Yeah. Okay.
myself, so
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to go get it from elsewhere.
Okay.
I feel like you can blame the other person if you talked about why you went. Before you went to the
We
got to the point
grown,
where you cheated.
and then when you met me, we was fucking. Don't think we was fucking, and then you just gonna stop fucking.
So you gotta keep the fuck up.
You better believe it. Don't send no representative. If you know you can't fuck a lot, don't fuck me a lot in the beginning. Because I'ma hold y'all just like how women do. You know how y'all do when a motherfucker, when we first meet you, we on dates and all that. 6 months down the road, you like, well, you don't do what you used to do before. I mean, we ain't been on date. Y'all love to throw that shit up.
I think that's a codependency. If he ain't doing that, that's because you ain't fucking and sucking.
I think
when you fucking and sucking,
if your woman ain't pleasing you, then she's not pleased with you.
That's true.
On my behalf. If I can't speak for all the women out there.
That's true.
I can't speak for all the
Believe
bitches.
me, motherfucker. Don't keep me there.
I'm working on it, motherfucker.
If you not happy with me, let me know.
But sometimes people be unhappy, but they be comfortable. And people got to stop thinking that being comfortable is okay. It's not okay. Just leave.
And that's why right now, nigga, I'm gonna get another bitch to send me a text message and let you know. Don't get comfortable, bitch, cause it's a motherfucker. You see that text? Yeah, it's somebody waiting. You better.
So you play dangerous, cause them texts turn into other shit. Just text yourself.
It can be any. I can have one of my homeboys text me or something. It don't matter.
No, because if he texts something too good, that's a little suspect.
I don't give a fuck. It's really for you. It's really for you. The shit ain't for me.
Oh my.
Hey, I don't need no pickable text. I don't need that shit.
I'ma say, bruh, she got my phone. Send that text now.
First of all, I ain't gonna have your phone.
Yes, you are.
I don't do that shit, bruh.
I hope you know.
I don't.
Don't go in my
Look
shit.
at the two superheroes over here. What the fuck is going on right now?
Don't go through
I don't go through phones. I don't do none of that. I don't pop up on you.
They over here popping each other's cakes and shit like this.
No.
I don't do I don't do this. Well, I don't do this.
I don't.
I'm a firm believer that if you go in somebody's personal phone with it, I don't care if it's under your name or whatever. When you go looking for something, you always find something. Even if they not doing nothing wrong,
You gonna find something that you don't like. Oh, you like too many of these bitch pictures on Instagram. It's just looking for shit. But I ain't sending no text. I'm gonna send flowers to my job, and I'm gonna text you like, "Thanks for the flowers." But he gonna be like, "I ain't sending this bitch no flowers. Who the fuck sending this bitch flowers?"
God damn.
I love you notes and me mailing them to myself and shit. Step your game up, Superman. What the fuck is a chat? That's that.
Trust me, you'll get it. You'll get that. It's effective. It'll work. Trust me.
It's effective for the millennial bitches, not for you.
I don't talk to
your
millennials.
Not for the
girlfriend
seasoned
watching it,
bitches.
so she know that she be having people text her,
No.
text the phone while she got
I'm
it.
good.
God damn it.
You do me right, I do you right.
So then they don't gotta worry about no
They ain't gotta
text.
worry about no
Now.
text.
So the text only come when shit
Now
goes
you
shaky.
be right.
What you talking about?
You said you used to cheat.
Man, that was so many years ago.
Okay,
But what's so many
Kelly.
years
Way,
ago?
way back in my past. Way back.
3 years ago?
No, fuck no, with no 3. I probably. Yeah, that's a long motherfucking time ago. I know it's more than one hand. Shit, it's been about 6, 7, 8, probably 10. I don't remember. It's a long motherfucking time.
Oh my
I
god.
don't cheat no more. If I ain't happy, I leave.
That's some grown man shit. Send out that memo. All niggas need to hear that.
Just leave.
Everybody already know that. They care about y'all
But
feelings too much.
sometimes they don't get it unless it's in a meme. So make the meme and post it so the shit can go viral.
Oh man.
Give them something to think about. And throw a little baby face on it so it's relatable.
Oh my god.
Next time on
Oh man.
Somebody said y'all need to bring them back.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
Like,
I just saw that.
I'm the most talking ass guest we ever had.
no real shit though. Like
I don't think
they
I had
y'all in the chats and shit.
Shit, I could have been playing fucking Pokemon. Tic-tac-toe, Tetris. Shit,
I know.
niggas having a whole conversation. These 3.
I'm chiming in when I can. I'm reading the comments, Chuck. I'm trying to keep up with the people, man. They talking some shit in these comments. But Mr. Love Doctor, do you have anything on either you talk about communication side as far as like
I ain't say shit about communication.
Well, alright. Either the communication side of the relationship or cheating on somebody and blaming the person that you're cheating on is the reason that you cheated.
That's just stupid.
It's
fucking stupid.
It is kind
A lot of times it's just that person don't want to take blame, or it's they don't want that energy, or that person is just sweet for that is being an excuse.
Yeah.
So
I feel like you know a person.
You're gonna
enough to
play
know
that
what you
card
think.
if they want to take the blame for it and let them take the blame, still try to work this out. Well, if you wasn't doing this, I wouldn't have had to step out.
But you gotta know who. Yeah, you gotta know who you're dealing with, because you know people might be.
But 9 times out of 10, they already know who they're dealing with. You can play that motherfucking card. Because you playing with somebody who know the shit. Like, nigga, you gonna blame me? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to step out. Get the fuck out.
Is that in all caps or just lowercase?
All caps.
Okay.
Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
All right.
with the mean emoji face.
Give it a question mark, like nigga. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, that's
they
true.
only play that on people they know they can play that with.
Yeah.
Because if you play that with somebody that's like, I'm saying, have regular common sense, they can be like, you really try that shit?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I see what type of relationship you think you're in. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Let me
fucking
show
shit.
you something.
Yeah. And I know
That's them young ones.
I don't, but people who try to say that and they try to justify it. I feel like if you say you cheated because your girlfriend or your boyfriend emotionally cheated on you because you read some text message of that person having a conversation. Leave the situation. Don't fuck somebody else and be like, well, I fucked them because you told this bitch. Then tell that nigga go let that bitch outside of your motherfucking house. Don't let a bitch in my house and I'm fucking somebody else.
What happened? Why she couldn't be in his house?
You right, because you right, because that's what little bitches do. Young bitches doing that, but in my era, niggas come moving with the females.
Cause SWV, I was listening to some OR&B. All them bitches were side bitches back in the day. They bred the millennial side bitches.
Well, most of the fuck people that I know in PG County, the men are moving in with the women because they don't have their own spots. Most of
the fuck is y'all doing?
And I said the fuck people, cause she a desperate ass female, and that nigga know she easy. And so he gonna move behind.
And you know what? I'm sorry, and that shit.
But that makes her easy.
What bothers you?
Like niggas
guys who gotta
easy
move in
because he know that she wanna be with somebody.
But the crazy part is the women let the men move in, and then you mad that he don't know to take the trash out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that the rent due on the 1st, and that the light bill due because he ain't never had his own responsibilities.
Oh, wow.
He moved from his mama basement to your house.
He didn't take out his mama trash.
Anyway, so y'all just messing with lazy niggas.
First of all, why we gotta make this personal?
You see how he don't take out trash on Tuesdays.
You see when she talked about it, she says yes, they do this, and you no because you didn't.
That's how I am.
You didn't dealt with.
That's how I am.
I'm feeling so much pain on each side of my body.
Yes, because it's just like no.
She done dealt with that shit.
But no, I just think that people don't set their standards at the beginning of the relationship. That goes back to the communication. Like, we never had the conversation of what deal breakers are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we're talking about communication. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
Go ahead.
What's the way?
You said you never had conversations about deal breakers.
No, I'm saying, like what she said, like you go through somebody's phone, they want to say, oh, I cheated because this person was texting somebody, blah, blah, blah. Y'all never had the conversation that was a deal breaker within y'all relationship. Like,
that's ain't dumb. Who the fuck? I have that conversation of fucking.
That's my point.
Some people consider that not cheating. Some people consider that not cheating. That's cheating. That's emotional.
But if y'all never had that discussion, to me that may be cheating. But to you, as long as you ain't drop your dick off in a bitch, you ain't cheat. So they're like, what's the problem? So you gotta talk about that.
If I'm doing something that I can't do in your face, I'm cheating.
To you, but to somebody else, they would say that's not cheating as long as they fuck nobody. I agree with you.
I can have a whole conversation talking to you and everything, looking at my phone. I'm doing it in your face, and you just don't know. And it's no disrespect coming. I don't feel like I'm being disrespectful or anything because I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
No, but if I was to see it. That's what I'm saying. Like if I
you
can't
see it in the
if I can't sit right here and send that same text, I'm cheating.
Logical people
that's
understand
cheating.
that.
Now regardless if you're on my face or
not.
That's what I'm saying. You have to have that conversation.
Yeah,
I think people.
So that would save you. That would save you from so much shit.
It really would. But you know what? I think people not fear having a conversation. Like to have a conversation.
No, they fear.
Don't. No.
Or they don't know to
don't. That's what I'm saying. Because don't say because some people just don't know to talk about it. But
they don't think about it, and they be wondering why they into all these little dumbass relationships.
Yeah.
I think deal breakers should be a conversation. I feel like if you know yourself and you know what you will and will not deal with. That needs to be a
that should
topic
be one of the
before
first conversations.
But people don't use dating to date anymore. People use dating to lead to fucking. People don't date to get in relationships.
These days,
they date because she look good or he look good. So and then a relationship develops that way. Relationships develop now because we fucking on a consistent basis, not because we connected.
Y'all all fucking retarded. Damn.
Sex is the most important thing.
Y'all just see this sex.
Because you can be the best woman in the world, but if that pussy ain't hitting on nothing
3 days a week at least,
like a motherfucking home cooked
sucking
meal.
my back.
Look, we've really been doing this for 2 hours. I was joking earlier, but we just gave y'all a 2-hour show. We really did. That shit is legit.
That's the
2 hours.
Finale.
Yes, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Yes.
Don't listen to this.
We'll be back season starts Sunday.
But I wanna thank my guests for coming through. Everybody was loving y'all in the comments and stuff.
They might have to come back. We'll have to see their
schedule.
schedule. If y'all want them back, let us know.
One thing I want to shout out to everybody who chimed in and is still watching right now. Shout out to y'all because I just found out right before taping at the BET Awards and shit is tonight. Normally we'll try to film a little earlier before people can watch their shit. But
they still watch that shit?
All they gotta do is scroll down their timeline. They done told everything happening.
Exactly, but people still here fucking with us, so we appreciate y'all for sticking around and not just watching. You can watch us on your phone and watch TV at the same time. It's all good. But let's get up out of here, man. This was fun, man. I love it.
And we ain't get no phone calls, so
we
all that shit. We got 2 hours.
I said we got one. But I somehow missed it because I think I was talking at that time. And that was like a while ago. I said shit. Somebody called and I missed it.
Shit.
Y'all niggas wasn't listening.
Sorry for the one person who called and he got it, but he didn't see it and we missed it. But we appreciate you. You can call back if you want. But we about to be out there.
I mean, somebody can call, man.
Y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face.
And we
out.